Ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up. I bet when I land, they gon' tell me it's luck again. See that I'm winning, it's harder to watch. I'm setting the stage, you should give me my props. You ain't got a soul, you lacking the spirit. You talk out your neck, I'ma show you I'm with it. I've been really helping you to sit and watch me win again and win again and win again. I know it's probably getting on me and when I'm sending them. So if I ever win again, it's no I did the minimum. I didn't have to sell my soul. Oh, yeah. Please don't play no games with me.
Hey, everybody! Oh, wait, wrong button. Hey, everybody! Welcome to the October live stream that we've all been waiting so long for. Because, you know, we were supposed to have a September live stream, but then I went to Canada. A lot happened in Canada. Everybody knows. But we'll talk about it because we have the highlight of Canada here with us today. And that music feels a little bit loud, but it's a loud event. Also, I'm already sweating. And I've been in this thing for like a minute. We're going to talk about it. But let's get right to it. Let's skip the whole catch up, and we'll do that in a minute. And look who it is, everybody.
What up?
Hold on, I got to turn this stupid music off.
Yeah, that music is That music is too
It
loud.
was too loud. I'm rushing. I rushed home. I had to get ready and set my lights up, and things were mostly set up, but then they weren't. Guys, it's Explore Adventure Moto. It's Travis. Hey, Travis. How you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
Travis.
You got to talk
I'm-
gentle because you're in a
I
delicate.
am Mr. Zipper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Travis. I'm Mr. Zipper.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the Instagram post that explains that, how many stitches? Because I went to count, and there were so many that I got distracted.
It wasn't stitches. It was staples.
Staples.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how many?
I
Have you
actually
counted
didn't-
them.
I didn't count. I have the X-ray, so I can go back and count how many were in there.
Goodness,
But
so many.
yeah, there was a lot. They actually had to reload the stapler.
God, I'm sweating.
You look real cute in that. That's
Thanks, buddy.
That's a fashion statement.
For those who weren't in at Get Lost, Find Yourself up in Canada, which we'll talk about here in a minute. I'm gonna get right to this because my face is already getting. I'm already sweating. This thing works so well. If you need a nice, warm, wearable sleeping bag, I'm working on getting them to sponsor me. They never will. I can't even get a hold of the headquarters. I was like, hey, people love this thing so much. Let me try and get an affiliate link. No, they don't answer the phones. So, but this is the knapsack. It's a wearable sleeping bag. It's extremely warm, and my face is going redder by the second. So, look, everybody, it's the knapsack. I'm gonna take it off now. Wait one. Trav, tell them about your
Take it off.
life. Yeah. Guys,
Yeah.
early
Tell-
on the live stream.
Tell them
wait
about my
one.
wife. Well, I mean, anybody that's in here probably already knows what's happened. So, I broke the hell out of my leg, so that was fun. Fun fact: I actually don't recommend anybody to do that.
So scary.
It's like he was just it's like he was just born.
It was stressful. I thought I was never going to see the light of day again. Dude, it's
Yeah,
so
you were
warm
like
in that thing.
You were like a breech baby. You came out feet first.
I thought it would be funny to show up in that. What the hell is that sound?
What sound? It's my dog is laying on the couch right next to me, which is where the microphone is, and she's snoring.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought there was a cow having sex in your backyard.
No, see? Microphone.
Oh man, it's gonna be a great live stream, everybody.
I know.
I miss you all so much.
I'll keep the microphone right
nice
here.
and close. It's called the proximity effect.
Yes.
We were going to do a September live stream, but then I went up to Get Lost, Find Yourself, put on by Critter Moto, who can't be here because he's driving back down from North Island, up in Vancouver Island. So, wait!
First
Shit!
place for
Guys,
October.
he's here. I couldn't have timed that better. Critter Moto's here. He made it home in time. Perfect timing, Critter Moto. Hey, buddy. So we went up and did that, and then I thought maybe I'll live stream from up there, but it was like the North Pole. So there wasn't cell phone signal. It was so far north.
Yep.
But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's just start there. Let's talk about that. Outside of breaking your leg, because we all know how that unfortunately played out. And I don't want to drill you about it. I don't want to make you talk about your broken leg a million times. But what did you think? How'd you feel about North Vancouver Island?
It's beautiful up there. I mean, it looks very much like a lot of the places around where I ride down here anyway, but it's still, it's beautiful. Plus it was an adventure anyway. Harley, quit snoring right in the microphone. My goodness, dog.
Harley.
Come on. Pull it. Turn around at least.
Vancouver Island's like an interesting mix of climate for me, or not terrain, because it's like it's like Western Washington, but it's rocky, like more Eastern Washington, Oregon. It's just such a weird. It's so beautiful up there. No, it was a lot of fun, and then you unfortunately had a little bit of a spill.
I didn't get to experience a whole lot of North Island because I was not up there for that long. It turns out.
Yeah. But you're okay now, and that's what matters.
Yes,
and we're all real happy about that because
doing good.
That was scary. A scary event. Also, just to publicly say, even though Looks like Dork on the Road's not here. So you and Dork on the Road did a video which will eventually be public, correct? But is
Yes.
current members only. So you guys
Correct.
caught up. So we're not gonna. I don't want to rehash all that. How you're doing? How things went. But Dork on the Road quoted me as being the one, and I wanted to point this out because I thought it was funny. Apparently, it was Eddie, Slow Eddie, who, while they were loading you in the back of the ambulance, yelled out, "Can we get a Stay Harry?" Which Dork on the Road quoted as me doing, which I would love to take credit for that because it was hilarious. But no, that was Eddie. So just so everybody's aware.
And for the record, I did not, because I didn't hear anybody say that, and I don't remember any of that anyway. So, but had I heard, I absolutely would have thrown a Stay Harry out the back of the ambulance.
So what's new, buddy? I had a lot of questions, but what's new is you're at home. So
I'm at home, and it feels like full, like freaking the Rona protocol. I can't leave only because it's my right leg, right? So I can't drive. I can't go anywhere.
You got a left foot. Just gotta like swing it over. Yeah, there's no way to do that.
No, that's how you wreck a car.
Let's keep it to just a history of wrecking bikes.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I am tentatively making plans to get one of those knee scooters so I can get around a little. So when I can get out, I can at least scoot around. But
yes,
if I get one of those, you can bet I'm going to try to find a way to put a motor on it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
100%. You should do that. I bet you they have them. You know what? Let's curveball. Let's hook it. We haven't even checked in to say hello to everybody, but let's see. Motorized knee scooter.
Hello, everybody. Oh, ADV Organs in here. Check it out. John, I'm actually drinking one of these. It's the last one too. One of the, to be fair, one of these is like 3 or 4 of a regular size can.
Okay, I cannot remember the name of them. Every time I see it, the name escapes my brain. It's not Can
Am?
No, the name of that giant ass can. Crowler. Crowler. Yeah, they're huge. Who's here? Who's here? Let's see I'm gonna scroll up.
Everybody's here.
Mike's here, Valkyrie's here, Motorcycles Pancakes. Hey buddy. Explore Adventure Moto's here, apparently. Camping with Radios. Hey buddy.
Kirk's here.
Richard Stevens. Oh, is Kirk here? Hey bud. Hey pal. Clear Moto made it. ADV Oregon. Hey, hi, hello. Just the whole gang. Whole gang's here.
Yep.
Everybody bully Dork on the Road because he's too good to show up to my live streams now. So,
and don't forget, Mike was in here and he was the first commenter. So
he was. Where is Mike? I haven't seen him comment again. Where you at, buddy? So what's the deal? I wanted to like quiz you on your life and where you're from.
Do it.
But you're stepping back from the old YouTube.
Well, I mean, I'm not fully stepping back from it altogether. It's just going back to being my part-time hobby. Like when I first started.
Okay, good. All right. Let's learn about who Beards Bikes and Camping Explore Adventure Moto Travis is. Where are you from? Where did you grow up, Travis?
Born and raised in Oregon.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Where in Oregon?
Started out on the west side in Beaverton, and now I'm on the east side, just outside of Portland. Pretty close to Oregon City, the OC.
You're pretty far out of like proper Portland though, which is nice.
Yes, and that's on purpose.
Yeah, no, trust me, I get it. I'm well outside of Seattle.
Right, for the same reasons. Yeah.
So you grew up, you graduated the high schools. What'd you do? What's your career look like? What do you do by day? Explore Adventure Moto.
By day, currently I am a certified couch potato.
You're really feeling it.
Yeah, right. But I'm a level 2 digital X-ray evaluator for an aerospace company. And I haven't done that for a couple of years just because of layoffs back in 2020. Because I don't know if you heard or not, but some big things happened back in 2020. that caused a lot of companies to do a lot of layoffs, you know. But now it looks like I'm going back to it. When I get healed up enough now, I have to get recertified and everything, but that's what I'll be doing. I'll be reading x-rays again.
That's exciting. Was it what so what does that look? What are you x-raying for in a plane?
We do the company I work for makes airplane engine parts, like big fan frames and
Okay.
combustor cases, things like that. And then we also do a couple things for like military contracts as well. But what we're doing is we take x-ray images of the parts to find defects left over from the investment casting process, and we have to find those defects and grind them out and fill the holes back up with welding material. Right, look for cracks or porosity, or I like the shirt, bro.
Fill the holes.
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds fancy. It sounds fancy shit. You sound real fancy.
Yeah, it's not that it's a lot of fun. It takes a lot of time and work to get certified for it, but it's a heck of it's the most fun job I've ever had. I like it.
All right, what was your first motorcycle?
My first motorcycle.
When did you start riding? Because you grew up on dirt bikes, right?
I did. When I learned how to ride, I was I can't remember exactly, but I was like 11, 12. I might have been as old as 13. So that was a mighty long time ago. And it was on, in fact, I still have the bike. It's an old 1973 ST90.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a cousin of the Monkey.
That's neat.
Yeah, I still have it, and it's still in great shape too. I just gotta get like rebuild the engine and get it running again.
Speaking of stupid things that you shouldn't take on the BDR, that sounds fun.
Oh, it would not survive. No way.
You don't think so?
No. Well, you don't want to take a bike that's
that
that old.
The bike wouldn't survive. That makes sense.
Right. Yep.
Oh, look, Steven Stan's here. Hey, Steven Stan.
The first bike that I ever actually bought myself that I ever owned was a 84 XR 250. And I rode the crud out of that for many years.
That's a Honda, right?
Yep.
Yeah. XT is the Yamaha line. That's right.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, everybody's showing up. Wandering Wadnix is here. It's still my favorite name to read.
It's
John
harder to
Renko's
say too as the evening progresses.
Wandering Wadnix. That's the sobriety test.
Right.
All right. 3 times fast. And if I can't do it, it's time to cut the live stream. So. Yeah, smash the likey button. Yeah, critter. So so I was trying to restructure all this. I'm still trying to like gather my thoughts and get in the zone. Catch up for me. So I started my new job. We were all talking about what was that back? August. I was job searching, found a job, started a job. Guys, I showed up like 35-40 minutes before the start of this live stream and got all my lights set up, everything established, flipped my little studio around. So I'm still like getting in the zone. So I'm sorry if I'm not here. He looks for crack. Who looks for crack?
Who's looking?
I get it. You look for crack, apparently, according to Ian.
Oh, he's just mad because I said waffles are better than pancakes.
I saw that. So one of the things that I really like that I did take away from the Dork in the Road catch-up video with you, there was a lot of conversation around like sharing this stuff, and one of the things that you brought up was kind of being in a rough place is part of what caused a lot of this.
Yep.
And what I really like that is happening, I know it's so weird for me, right? Because like everybody's starting to have this conversation and it's good, and I never want to feel like I'm jumping on like a bandwagon, but the fact that people are, plus I'm just not quite there yet, they're like, we're opening up and we're talking about mental health. So that was one of the reasons that we went up to, for those who did not go, the event up in Carlos Pinson, hey, from South Texas, So we went up to Vancouver Island and did this Get Lost Find Yourself event, which was a fundraising event in support of men's mental health and a nonprofit up there in Canada that focuses on that. So Critter Moto put this on.
And for the first year, I think it was a successful event. Also.
It was wildly successful. It
Yeah.
was so much fun. There was an amazing turnout. I think, don't misquote, pay attention to the comments. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. I think tickets go on sale for next year's event in January. And there's already a wait list, like the list to buy is long. So get on that list because it was a lot of fun.
We'll have to ask him, but is he capping the number of registrants again next year?
Yes.
And will it be the same cap, or is he going to increase it?
I think there's a slightly higher number that we're going to shoot for this year. And I could be wrong. Pay attention to the comments, guys, because Critter will right our ship here. But I think he's looking at 70 people, question mark?
Increase, what's that, a 20 person increase?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But so we went up and did that, and there's been a lot of conversation about being able to talk about that kind of stuff. There's been a lot of conversation about like suicide awareness, just this general like opening up about this stuff, right? And then we sort of had this weird kind of culmination that came from you talking with Ben, Dork in the Road, about how some of these incidents happened because you weren't right.
Correct. I was not this whole past year, and we'll give credit to Ben. His video is going to come out soon, so technically he gets the scoop. But since this is a live stream, it's a live stream, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't in the right headspace this whole last year, because most of you know that I had a lot of pretty hardcore life stuff happen in the several last years in a row. And it's just, I was simply distracted all years, making wrong decisions. I mean, that's in Mojave. I was riding the bike too fast. I was having a great time, but that bit me in the butt, obviously. And then and then breaking my leg. I wasn't right in the right headspace. Whoa. 130 pre-registered, and they'll be capping attendees this year at 85, Chris says.
That's wild. So he said patrons went on sale today.
Yeah.
23 attendees will have first chance January 1st. Regular public will go on sale January 15th. So if you're considering going, you should, because it was a lot of fun. The riding's nice, but really, and one of the things that I like about Giant Loop too, right? So like just generally to say these other events, it's the people, it's the interaction, and the sense of that at Get Lost, Find Yourself was just so much more elevated. It was smaller, so if you're more of an introvert, it's not this huge event with a massive amount of people. It was smaller. It was just this like intimate, fun, enjoyable setting.
Yeah.
And if you get there that night before, it's wild. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. What is that with particularly adventure bike rallies or events where the night before it officially kicks off is always the super fun night?
Always the best. Like,
yeah, Giant Loop is very much like that every year.
I think it's because it's like you're there before it's massive, right?
Yeah.
So there's less people. It's that first night of like getting to enjoy everyone else's company. Die, fruit fly. Got him, bitch. It's just fun.
Die, fruit fly.
Oh, I got him. Don't worry. He did. It's just a good time. Hold on. I'm going to do a thing. Let's see if this works. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so much better. My volume was way too low.
Oh.
What's going on over in the comment world? Guys, I got to have giveaways, but I'm too poor.
ADV Oregon said he's paid in full for next year.
Hashtag not bragging.
Yeah, motorcycles and pancakes is still whining that I don't like pancakes as much as waffles.
She's just such a baby about them.
It's because the waffles have more surface area to contain the syrup.
Well, I don't think surface area directly has anything to do with it. They're
the
little
pocket.
walls. They're
It's the
little
pocket.
walls.
Yeah, it's all about
got
the pocket.
more walls. Wandering Wandix. Yeah, you do need to move to the West Coast.
It's the best coat.
I probably asked this before, but ADHD, so don't take it personal, Wandering Wandix. Where are you located? I want to say Pennsylvania. I would wait, but it's like a 12-second delay, and then there's the response.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait.
Right. We can just sit here and stare at the camera while we're waiting. Like those old timey shows that at the end while they're running the credits, they all just freeze.
Mm-hmm. It's like a freeze frame, but it's a hold still frame. Pennsylvania.
Like
Did I say Pennsylvania? I don't even remember what I said 10 seconds ago. I think I guessed Pennsylvania.
Yep, Pennsylvania.
Nailed
yeah,
it.
you did.
Pennsylvania's, yeah, it's not the same. Pennsylvania's not the same. There's like bugs and shit that can kill you in the woods out there. I don't want to ride out there. Gross. There's bugs out here, but nothing that's going to kill me except for a brown recluse. And those, you don't find a lot of those.
Whoa. So you see what Critter just put up there?
Wait, whoa. 2024 will feature 2 days of riding, bike games in the evening, 2 meals, and 2 breakfasts included. Which, by the way, guys, the food.
The food was really good.
It was really good. That breakfast was bomb. Those sausages, I don't know where they came from. Delicious.
Yeah, so, not real meat, though. Fun fact.
Oh, that's right. He and I talked about this, but plus, all caps, we're working on private whale watching tours, which I will not go on so that you all can see whales because whales hate me and they don't come out for me. I'm still going to go on one, but I just want to be clear. No, if
you're going to go on a whale? That's weird.
Whatever. You seen Free Willy? I'm trying to like ride an orca.
Oh, okay.
Oh man,
I should have thought out my choice of shirts better before this. I'm normally better at that. I'm just wearing a dumb Star Wars one.
It's all right. It says Pew Vroosh Beep Bob Vroosh Pew. So you got that going for you.
Yep.
I know. John Ringo says I need me a Tall Man Moto hat. Guys, okay, so here's the thing. I'll say that I was field testing them. I mean, here's the thing is I wear the crap out of this thing. So, but like it started like bowing a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know if these are what I would want to order. I guess if it's lasted the amount of time that I've worn it, it would be good for the average person because you guys will wear it like, twice a year. But
it's almost time to repair that thing.
It's it's looking rough. But it's still holding up. So shout out to Custom For You, which is who I ordered my stuff through. Small business based out of Oregon. Custom with a K, Custom For You. They're awesome. So, but I need a store, but just for hats. What are you drinking, Beards?
Steve, this is called OC Light. It's a lager. It's very good. It's reminiscent. It would be reminiscent of like a Coors Light or that type of beer, but it has a lot more flavor. It's actually really, really good.
Also, Motorcycles and Pancakes says, when are you going to do that? When are you going to do that orders, Maddie? I don't know what he's talking about.
Hat orders, so people can order hats from you?
Well, I'm glad you're keeping up because I didn't know what he was talking about.
I just extrapolated and came up with that.
It's because you're smart. Whoa. Sorry.
I have a reputation to maintain, sir.
So dumb.
You keep that stuff under your hat.
That video's almost ready. Giant Loop Part 2 from back in the beginning of June.
Yeah, you're a little behind there, bro.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Ghosty? Oh, Ghost Rider. Hey, Ghost Rider AV.
Wondering what? So, Matt, you answer this question first because you have a twin also.
Best ever twin accessories you've installed. So, oh, you know what? Good God, guys, I am not on it today. Duh. The sweetest
look, there's
feature of
things
this
to
whole
do.
situation. Good Lord, get it together, man. Talking to myself, just to be clear. Best accessories I've installed on the Africa Twin. I mean, honestly, I really think it's the bigger foot pegs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you have freaking giant gorilla feet, though, too.
Yeah.
So,
And so here's the thing: is like standing for a long period of time. One, it's like it's more comfortable, but I think more importantly, too, like managing a bike of that size off road, being able to lean that weight back and forth easier and more confidently helps
yeah.
with navigating a bike of that size so much.
Right.
By the way, breaking news, everybody, if you're not aware, if you want to buy a 2019 Africa Twin with 33,000 miles and a lot of delightful accessories, I'm trying to sell mine. So
What are you trying to get?
I want to get a 250 or a 300L or a rally, preferably a rally because I want to build a nice little adventure bike.
Yeah,
I cut
your
out.
camera froze. Your camera's frozen.
What happened? You can still hear me though, right?
Yes.
That's what matters. Let me just go ahead and turn that off. That was a great freeze too. I think it really captured my essence.
Yeah, you're really
There
cute.
it goes. And are we back? And we're back. So I want to build a light adventure tour. I'll look at reset all of the stupid settings. I also want to put some cash in my pocket to get out of this stupid apartment and
Yeah.
get into a real house, if only to rent a house for a while. But I'm just, dude, I'm so tired of living in an apartment. This shit is the worst. Okay, hold on, everybody. Gotta reset my stupid camera settings because the camera died.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
too
really
dark.
Oh, look at you looking all sultry there.
It's emotional. I'm setting the mood for discussion about selling my poor Africa Twin. It's a little dark, but I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to bring this back up.
I'm just sitting here on my laptop with
Right,
my
there we
ring
go.
light sitting in the background. So
It's clearly so much better. So I want to do that. And then I want to, another, it's kind of funny that another point that I wanted to bring up, I really should have taken notes while driving because I was listening to that interview between the two of you driving home today. Another thing that I was thinking is you were talking about how you're tired of doing off-roading stuff on big bikes. And like, I get it. Like, that's one of the reasons why I want to get rid of the Twin and get one. I want to get a lighter touring bike. That dog really snores.
She does. I'm going to wake her up again. Come on.
It's humorous now that I know what it is, but I was very unsettled what was happening in your background when I didn't know what it was.
Well, it's because you didn't know where the microphone was.
Hey. So I want to replace the Twin with a Tiger 900 Rally Pro, so that if I am doing off-road while doing long trips, I mean, that bike is 70 pounds lighter than the Africa Twin.
Yeah.
And it's faster, and it has more tech, and it has cruise control. You could get a 2020 Africa Twin. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, guys, but
AT is
better in every way.
No matter what model year, it's still a big, heavy bike.
530 something pounds. Like, it's just so wild.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do that. And then that's one of the things is like, I want to do more off-roading. So for now, I'm just ready to get rid of the Africa Twin, which I love it. And I'm like, already I'm talking to people vaguely. I'm hoping to do like a trade for a 250 with some cash on top on their part. But like, it makes me sad to get rid of it. This is my first adventure bike. It's my baby. But also, I want to do more off-roading. I want to go down a Forest Service road, and I want to be like, I bet you on the other side of the brush and the trees, there's a dope-ass camping spot. I just want to go.
Yeah.
Can't do that on a Twin. And I don't want to die trying to do it on a Twin. So, it's time.
Right.
Time to make moves. Yeah, Mike says it has a gas cage. So if you saw the first of the two Giant Loop videos that I did, the one that I did put out for Giant Loop this year, we were riding down and Mike was still on his KLR, which, oh yeah, we can talk about Mike upgrading his bike. So Mike got a new bike, but he was still on his KLR. which does not have a gas gauge, and it was loaded down with luggage, and we were doing highway speeds, which he's not used to doing on a KLR. It ran out of gas a lot sooner than he thought it would in literally the middle of I-5 at 70 miles an hour. It was delightfully terrible.
Yikes.
Yeah. So bike having a gas gauge is a very big deal to Mike. Speaking of Tigers, he got a Tiger 800 XC. He's in love with it. Big surprise.
Tigers are nice bikes. I like them. That 900 Rally Pro, that is a fun bike. I enjoyed it a lot when I demo rode it. Yeah,
I want one real bad. But yeah, for now I'm just focused on trying to find a little 250 or 300. What's happening over there?
I'm gonna mute really quick and make some adjustments on the couch to get rid of this noise interference.
We'll be back in a brief second with Explore Adventure Moto.
Yeah.
And now, word from our sponsors. Hey, where in the hell is Mighty V360 / Small Man Moto? Oh, guys, don't tell him I didn't notice he wasn't here. But also, where's he at? Jeez Louise. Well, so let's see. Let's catch up. Sorry, guys. Let's catch up in the comments. I go 1 month without live streaming, and I am all over the place. Let's see. Let me go back a little bit. Wondering Wadnick says, I have a 250 Rally. Wondering Wadnick, sell it to me and pay the shipping to get it all the way out here. You look like a giant on a tiny. Are you talking motorcycles and pancakes? Are you talking about being on a 250? Because
250 is 250. I mean, obviously, it works great for Chris, right?
He's only a couple inches shorter than me. Like, he's a tall guy too.
It just, 250 would just be too small of a bike for me. I'm also not getting rid of the twin, but I'm not going to be doing. I will still do off-road stuff on the twin. It's just not going to be like BDR or hardcore stuff.
When you have that 450X, right?
Yeah, I can't plate it though.
I was just going to say in Oregon you can't plate that. So
right. So I just need something like a 450 to a 650 size dual sport that I can put plates on.
Yeah,
like a DR.
Love for the DRs. I know. I just don't want a carbureted bike. I know. I'm even aware that I'm like slightly irrational about my dislike for the idea of a carbureted bike. I just don't want it.
You can work on them if they die.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Well, yeah. I like how Steven Stanton. I bet you Steven Stanton's not from Washington. What locations are you interested in buying a house? Nowhere, because I can't afford it. I just want to rent. But you have to have. So in Washington, this is becoming kind of the thing in a lot of places. In Washington, though, you have to have first, last, deposit, and pet rent, whatever stuff. I have to have it's like almost $8,000 on hand, which I'm working on doing. That's part of why I want to sell the bike, because I want to eventually have a number of bikes, and I don't have the garage space for a number of bikes. So, but you have to have like $8,000 on hand to basically just throw at the rental company to be able to move into somewhere. So I'm like working aggressively on putting money away.
Yeah.
So,
smart.
Yeah. It's stupid buying a house. Damn market's a mess. Get off my lawn. John Ringo says, shut up. John, you buy both houses. Mr. in the Air Force makes $1 million because he's in the Air Force. This guy. Let's see. This will be fun. Crittermoto says C R F. Yeah, he gets it.
Yep.
And then he also says @ percentage. I don't know what those are about, but I just wanted to throw them both up there.
Those might have been caused by beer, I think.
Maybe, hopefully.
I think those are beer typos.
Yeah. Then there's motorcycles and pancakes is over here. Like, I'd rather add like a 250. That's his twin for those who don't know.
I used to do the same thing until I started getting hurt.
I don't want to go through any of that.
I don't want to get hurt anymore. So it's time to downsize on hardcore on large bikes.
Yeah.
Just not where I want to be anymore.
I want to do stupid stuff. I just don't want to do it on a big bike. So
Right.
let's see. What else? What? R1. Isn't an R1 like a sport bike? Oh, I see what he's saying. I get it.
It's like an R2 except one less.
Except one less.
Right.
But definitely not like an S3. Those are okay. Catching up. I'm with you guys now. Ghost Rider V says I just got the Outback crash bars for my 2020 AT. That's what I have on my bike. I will swear by them day and night.
Same. Absolutely. Yeah. And the owner of the company is just a good dude.
And if you've never gone and watched their test videos on YouTube, I highly recommend it, even though it just hurts so bad to watch.
Yeah.
They throw bikes on the ground. That's how they test them, which what a better way to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love Outback Motortech stuff. I would recommend them to the end of the earth because they say my bike is too big.
I will not be getting the Trans out.
You don't want to get a Trans out?
Nope.
Oh yeah, guys, if you are not subscribed to Critter Moto, you should be, and also mainly because guess who just got to take a Trans out for a whole weekend? It was Critter Moto. So you should go see what he thinks. That's it. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you whether he liked it, whether or not he hated it.
Is the video out yet? I thought he just had teaser stuff out.
For Patreon members, I think it's out now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So go do a Patreon time.
Yeah, Soils, you're right. I have tested my Outback Motortech crash bars quite a lot.
Yeah,
and
you're the
good.
resident expert.
Yeah.
Because your bike has survived some shit the last year.
Yeah, right.
That flip was so wild.
Yeah, the somersault. Yeah.
And just that was delightful only because you walked away from it.
Well, limped away, but yeah, I didn't break anything but a toe. Oh, fun fact.
Somehow that went better than falling over for 2 miles an hour.
I know. It was a little bit more than 2 miles an hour, but whatever. And that's the weird thing is you don't have to be doing anything crazy. No. It could be something as simple as just tipping over like that, like we all do 100 times.
Slow, gentle ride.
And there's just one time when it just the stars aligned and you get all twisted up, right? But I never did go to the doctor after my somersault in Mojave, and I felt like I probably broke a toe, but I mean they don't do anything for toes.
Yeah. What can you
when
do?
They were x-raying my leg, they said, "Did you know you had a broken toe also?" I said, "Yeah, that's probably from earlier in the year." And he goes, "How come you didn't go to the doctor?" I said, "Because you're not going to do anything for a toe."
Yeah. What did he say to that?
Why am I going to waste my money? And he goes, "Yeah, you're probably right."
Yeah, that's
but
right.
You still should have gone and seen the doctor.
Yeah, you still should have went and paid the money. Oh, look who's here. I haven't gotten that far down in the comments. I'm catching up. Wondering One X says motorcycle pain because I love my AT. 14,600 miles in 7.5 weeks. You did 14,000 miles in 7.5 weeks.
That's a lot of miles.
A lot of miles. I've got 33 on mine in 3.5 years, 2019, 4 years.
Yeah, I've got 35 on mine in 3 years. You look at pancakes. You got to put pancakes comment up there.
I'm getting there. Oh, is he? Oh, there. Okay, catching up. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm skipping to the end. Who wait says, oh, who wait? I'm drunk. I'm not even though.
He's not that drunk.
Hey,
give him time.
Stop it. I can actually read it. You guys be nice. Great. Now I have to censor things. That is exactly what he said. You flipped it, looked over at the guy next to you, and you were like, "Did you get that on film?"
Yeah. That is literally the first thing I said when I got up.
Oh, Lordy. BC Adventure Rider's here. Hey, BC Adventure Rider. Oh, my God. Look at his little
new game, everybody. Let's get Matt to put stuff onto the billboard up there without reading it first.
Trying to keep up. No, now I'm definitely fielding. Oh, Cindy's here. Hey, Cindy. That's Pete's wife. All right, where are we at? 3, opening 4. Eric Sweet's here. Hey, Eric Sweet.
I'm working on number 2, and I don't even have to open another can. This thing's so large. That's what she said. That's what she said.
He does. Oh, look at him queuing it up like we don't all know.
Gee, I wonder who's going to come into the chat next. Oh no, my battery.
The timing of that was perfect.
Why is my battery running low? That's weird.
Come on, get it together, Mr. Zipper. So yeah, the Transalp exists now. I'm trying to think. There's like it's the slow time of year, so it's not like we have any new bikes to talk about. I haven't really done anything exciting, I don't think, outside of going up to Vancouver Island, which that was so much fun. I'm so excited about next year already.
The trip itself, for me, the travel up there was for obvious reasons. Aside from everything else happening, just the road trip itself was the most exciting for me. It was just awesome to travel that distance into a foreign country. Really, that was a first.
Well, and Vancouver Island's so massive. Like I was like, oh, okay, well, like I'll do it in a day. Just hop up, do the ferry, and then just run up Vancouver Island. Yeah, I was 3.5 hours of highway.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even it was close, but it wasn't the most northern part. Like there was still time to go. Vancouver Island's massive. I always forget how big it is.
Yeah. It's like California. It's really, really long.
Yeah. California is what? That's like a full. Well, no, that's from here, so that's probably a full 16 hours, point to point, though.
Right.
So Warner Wadnick says now has 23,000 miles on it. It's 2022. That's a lot. That's a lot of miles.
It is.
La, 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 la. That's my looking through the comments music. Oh, what is he saying? It's true. He can be a room critter.
He can be a real ...
So for those who didn't see, I almost want to queue it up. I don't think I can though, because it was on Instagram. It was on Instagram. I can't queue it up. So if you haven't seen on Dork in the Road's Instagram, he was doing a thing for, what is it now? Because it's not Giant Loop. What are they called now?
What?
Usui. I guess they are Giant Loop. They're owned by. So, anyways, whatever. He's doing a thing for this brand.
It's still two brands.
They are still 2 brands. Okay, so he's doing a thing for Usui. None of that matters to get to the point of saying he did a video with what he called the buddy bag. And he's like, what do we call the buddy bag? And then he unzipped it and a person came out. And I was like, they really should be giving one of those to Small Man Moto and I to create content with. Because I want nothing more in this world when it comes to content than to do a video of that bag strapped to the back with the 360 camera on my helmet.
Yeah.
And an arm just comes out and hands me a piece of beef jerky while riding down the road.
Oh my gosh. That would be Small Man could bag. He could be your trunk monkey.
Yeah. What? Is that safe? Am I about to get canceled on YouTube?
Have you never seen the trunk monkey?
No,
Come on.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh my gosh. How do you not know?
I panicked for a second. I thought we were wandering into 1980s territory.
It's an old a car commercial, I think it is, a spoof on a car commercial. You hit a button and a monkey pops out of the trunk of the car and it like helps you fight crime or something weird.
Yeah, that's Small Man Moto. That's Small Man Moto.
See, Sean knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, Sean's old. Eric Sweet says Critter's got a sweet new ride. Yeah,
Sean is very old.
We should all start the rumor that Critter Moto bought the Transalp.
I think it's already common knowledge that he didn't.
Well, it's the internet, okay? We're gonna bully him into buying it.
Right. I think he should buy it, actually. I think that would be a good move for him.
Well, what he's not wrong in. Well, I can't. Oh, never mind. I'm not disclosing any opinions because you all need to go watch the video. So we'll talk more about that in November.
There you go.
I got you, Critter. No spoilers here. Oh, hey, Kevin. Kevin's here. Hey, Kevin. Well, he says you missed the. I don't know if you're talking to me, Kevin, but I'm down in Washington, and you did that on Vancouver Island. So, but that Thanksgiving ride looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I always forget that Canada Thanksgiving is so much sooner than America Thanksgiving.
Right.
So good.
The real question is, do they eat turkey?
Okay. First of all, Bikes Camera Adventure. Calm down. They're Beamers.
Have you seen the new BMWs though? They look pretty sharp. Pretty good.
They do look weirdly sick. You
I've
are right.
I've never been one to want to get a BMW, and I'm not going to get these either. But I do like the styling. They are good looking bikes, and they're in the right sizes too.
What is it? A 1300, right? Is it a GS?
Yeah, and then there's also
I'm working on it, guys.
They did another 800, and I think one other one.
That is kind of sick looking. Hold on, I'm working on. I'm gonna bring it over, guys. In case you're like, why are you looking at it? Let us see. I'm working on it. Okay, hold on. This goes.
He's trying.
Get out of here, Bog.
Isn't he just trying his best?
He's trying my best.
Bless his heart.
I did my best.
He's so good.
Guys, you buy bananas and you let them sit for 2 days, and you have friggin' fruit flies.
Doritos don't do that.
I said banana. I do also have Doritos over there, but what happened? Oh, I shared the wrong damn tab. Hold on.
There it is, right there. You just had a picture of the 13.
I know, but I had. Oh my god! There. That's what I was going for.
See, that's a sexy looking bike.
It does. I don't know. I don't know that I'm sold. I'm definitely not sold with road tires. The road tires ruin it.
Look at the Starbucks styling on that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. What else we got? Where's the what's the you said they did an 800 as well?
The 850 turned into the 900, Sean said. They did the 1300, and I don't know what the other two models are.
Ooh, shit.
Chris,
is that it?
I have actually been doing a very small amount of RC stuff during my downtime, but nothing major.
Whoa.
That's a dope looking jacket though.
Hold on, should this have said. That actually is it. That is, yeah, I'm not on that tab, so I had to look over at the software screen. Okay. All right. See? Oh, look, it's the same jacket.
Look at that BMW. That looks like a
that does look sick.
That looks like a T7.
That's so weird. Can I zoom? Does it? No, it didn't work. The weird gap here though that's funny looking.
It's like a T7 with a high exhaust mod.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I think it looks good.
I don't hate that.
Which one is that? That's the 900. Yeah.
F90E.
If you look right below the picture.
Oh, F900.
There it is.
Right here. You mean the
fun fact, I'm not even wearing my glasses, and I picked up on that on my tiny little screen.
I was busy looking at its gap.
Oh my god!
What?
Thanks for coming, everybody.
And we lost 20 viewers.
Right.
Those are the weak viewers, anyways.
Right.
Okay. Well, so
it can go sideways.
So BMW came out with a bike. Big deal. That's what I say. That's what I told them.
I think it looks good. I think
it does look good. I'm not gonna knock it at all. I'm
not gonna buy one, but I think it looks good.
No, because I can't afford it. Where'd that go? Yes.
Yeah.
100%. The alternative route. What is that? It's not 12, 19. Whatever the highway is that goes. There's only one. It goes all the way.
The inner route is 19. I'm pretty sure that's the
19. 19 alternate. So it's the alternate route. There's only one. The point is, there's only one highway technically that goes up Vancouver Island. However, there's an option to go the alternate route up along the actual like water. Beautiful, beautiful route.
I imagine it takes quite a bit longer though.
No, actually, I ended up on the wrong wherever I was trying to find gas, and I did like Google Maps just rerouted me. It took me like 12 miles up the coast and then had me cut in, and my time changed by like 3 minutes for the arrival.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Some of it is a little bit slower because it's slower speed limits. Like if you were to do the whole thing all the way up from Nanaimo, probably slower. But yeah, beautiful taking that Oceanside route.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, definitely next year. The Canucks thought the highway sucked. I thought we were talking about hockey for a second, which there's enough Canadian people here. Guys, it's hockey season again. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, hold on. No, I won't. I was going to say the Kraken are playing right now.
What's hockey? Is that something that they play at the community colleges?
Shut up right now. Okay, you know what? I'm going to look. Kraken. Hold on, guys. Kraken score.
Just a bunch of guys out there playing with sticks.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Guys, how are we losing to the Predators? It's the end of the second, and it's 0-1.
Weird.
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Because you're not wearing your jersey.
You're not wearing your jersey. This is a Kraken shirt.
Oh, I thought it was a.
It's because they're playing like dicks right now.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Oh man. Yeah, BC Adventure Riders. Southern Island is a pain in the butt. We're still talking about Vancouver Island for those who are not
it was
Canada aware.
It was a little bit convoluted getting out of Victoria, I will admit.
Yeah, if you do that wrong, you can go like 45 minutes in the wrong direction to just have to turn back down and come back around.
Yep.
Yeah, see, so this is kind of what we were talking about earlier, right? It's crazy how dry the island was. Like I don't know if this is what Pete means, but like there's just so much rock.
Right.
Like, I spent a lot of time up on Vancouver Island, and I was always just so amazed at like it is just a big freaking rock.
Mm-hmm.
So much rock.
Mm-hmm.
Wild. Yeah, so Soilsman has a Beamer. Bike had some sort of an issue, so Tall Man Moto, Mighty V360, was nice enough to loan his 250 to Pete to ride it up, and then Corey rode his Africa Twin. So
with that cool trailer, I love that trailer.
Yeah, I'm super excited about camping in the future because we're gonna pack so much crap. We're about to glamp hard on the bikes.
Please film that.
Mm-hmm. All of the accessories.
Yeah, you should put a flat platform on that trailer and make it like a little
double
camper.
Stack it.
Yeah.
Oh well, that'll only fit him though.
Not if you put a platform on it.
You could put like a 4-foot fold out, and he could sleep in there.
Boom.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Wait, do you mountain bike?
I used to.
What?
Yep.
Why?
Because it was fun.
Sounds like
I used to do. I actually used to race downhill mountain bikes.
Well, I would go downhill, but I wouldn't go back up.
Downhill and free ride. That's the type of mountain biking I used to do. Basically, on mountain bikes that are a motorcycle without a motor, pretty much.
Thanks to
all the suspension travel and all that stuff.
Thanks to Motorcycles and Pancakes for managing this interview session. So it's going to sound like a stupid question.
No such thing.
You're wrong. But in those situations, like you're not riding the bike up the damn hill, are you? Because some of those, they're steep.
When you're
carrying
racing
it?
When you're racing, doing downhill races, you take the ski lift up to the top.
Oh, that's dope. That sounds like the way to do it.
Yeah, if you're free riding, then yeah, you are riding to the top of the hill, or you're pushing your bike, you're doing the hike a bike thing. But when you're racing, you always take the ski lift, or they have like a shuttle service.
Okay, I blame the ADHD. I didn't get to the end of this comment, but I still stand by it. Ask about Ben being the little spoon.
Little spoon. I was the little spoon.
Sounds like a change of pace to me. Guys, I gotta pee. So it's time to break
And
the
he's
seal.
out, everybody. All right.
And commercial break. Tell them about your trucks, because that's dope. That I did know.
Trucks?
We've talked about that.
What's it? My RC truck. So anybody that was at Tour Tech this year knew that I am into remote control scale crawler trucks and things like that, because I mounted one of my cameras to one of my Jeeps that I brought with me and drove it around the fairgrounds. It's just one of my hobbies that I've been into off and on for most of my life. So it's just another expensive hobby that I try not to spend too much money on these days because expensive. Soil says, I want Corey's trailer for my 2-stroke dual sport. Hey, there you go. That's actually a pretty good idea. John Ringo. Oh, you got a Santa Cruz Bullet. Nice. And an orange. Orange are nice bikes. That's my former mountain biking hero used to ride the World Cup circuit on orange when he first started. Steve Pete. That guy was no joke back in the day, riding all the World Cup races. And then he went to Santa Cruz, started riding V10s. Those are nice bikes. Oh, shh.
It's time to start being lazy. I heard you saying things about bikes. I know you're not colluding. What is that when you're? Yeah, colluding. And focus.
Whoa, what are you doing to your camera?
I'm refocusing. Oh, damn it.
Now you're all bright.
I shouldn't have clicked that.
There you go. Perfect. Quit messing with it.
Lock.
You're perfect.
Don't mind that fan in the background.
You see the little button at the bottom?
I'm not poor white trash. Wait, hold on. Let's turn there. I can't. Oh, it's not going to work. Damn it. I have to sit up. I'm going to bring the chair closer.
There you go. Whoa. You mean your wall's not blue? Oh, you've been lying to us this whole time. There it is.
Everybody be cool.
There
Yeah,
you
good
go.
enough.
There you go.
Okay,
Do you see that little button at the bottom that says stop cam? Press that.
I'm honest with my viewers. They get the full experience. Oh, it's so much more comfortable. I've been sitting straight up and my back hurts. Okay, there we go. All right. What'd I miss? You do badass mountain biking things. That seems like a lot of fun, though. Like
it was for the time that I did it for a good 7 or 8 years, and it was a lot of fun. It was in, so I haven't, there's been periods of time in my life where I didn't even own a motorcycle, right? So at one of those times I got very much into mountain biking. So, and it was a lot of fun while I was doing it.
That is very physically demanding.
It is.
Like,
yep.
It's so much easier to do it with a motor.
Yeah, it was, that was, for me, that was several chins ago. So I am not in that good a shape anymore.
Summer Hurst is here. Hey, Summer.
Hey, Summer.
Catching up.
Hey, Valkyrie. Hey, Soils. Hey, John. Hey, Wandering. Hey, who else is in here?
Look at everybody. Hey, everybody that's here. Oh, Frank JK is here.
Who?
Frank JK.
Oh,
he's a regular. He's a regular on my lives. There's someone put BMW.
Chris, that is absolutely not correct. Once you hit 50, your hobbies triple in price.
That's only because you start buying BMWs.
Mm-hmm.
I like how Soisman calls out ADV Oregon, but let us not forget that Backcountry Adventure Moto got a BMW and then promptly destroyed it in like what?
Right.
3.5 months. That man can ride though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've been following him since the early days.
So he was the one that facilitated the Idaho trip that I went out on when we did part of the BDR. And
how did that turn
so
out?
Fast.
Do tell us, how did that turn out, Matt?
That was like 2 years ago. So that has a video tied to it that is out. But yeah, no, I ate shit. I ate shit hard. Ironically, well, so here's the thing though, is that I was pushing myself too hard, not taking breaks. And then on the simplest part of the ride, which was a nice, easy corner, I just ate it because I was tired and I wasn't in the right mindset. Right. And I did not counter lean at all. It's funny to go back and watch that video because I was hitting like 30 miles an hour going into that corner, which is wild.
That was a heck of a spin out too.
Oh,
that was,
man.
I'm glad you didn't get seriously hurt on that, but it was very it
was really impressive.
When you do stuntman stuff, the goal is to make it look very impressive, but not hurt. It's very clear to me now. I have not figured that out.
I just about nailed it because that bike did a almost full 360.
Yeah, it did.
I just walked away.
Yeah.
So shout out to Outback Motor Tech, because between that and the giant loop bags, my bike was 100% untouched. Not a single scuff. Not even a scratch. Not even a scuff.
Good gear
can
cost a lot, but you most definitely get what you pay for.
Oh, that's worth talking about. If you guys haven't seen, guys, Alpine Stars finally put that Halo jacket out, and I got one, and I love it.
What do you love about
it? So if you have seen the video that I put out, it was a very right after I got it, and I rode it in hot weather for a while. It vents insanely. So you've got a big front vent that folds down. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Alpine Stars came out with this jacket that's got a zipper over here. So instead of a zipper in the middle, which we'll come back to that.
You should pull it up.
My video? You guys
no, not your video. Just
no, I'm joking. That was a funny.
Just like the website.
Alpine Stars.
See you later, Ghost Rider.
Hello. Bye, Ghost Rider. Thanks for showing up.
Ghost Rider out.
I got this one. Is this Revzilla? This is Revzilla. I'm okay with Revzilla. No, come on, get it together. There we go. Okay. Present. Share screen. Boof. Oh, sorry. Boof. There it goes.
Boom.
So that jacket. So your main zipper, instead of being in the middle, is over here, which you're going to say to yourself, that's stupid, which is what I said. I thought that was a stupid novelty thing. This and down here latch over to the side. So when you unzip the jacket, normally you unzip a jacket and it's still covering you. You can unzip the jacket and then latch it over to the side. So when you're stopped, you have this whole open area in front of you for airflow, which I didn't even think about or process when I bought it. It was something that I realized after buying it, thinking it was just a stupid novelty thing to latch it open. No, so much cooler. So the whole front top half folds down. That's complete mesh. The arms come completely off. They zip. And under that is full mesh with all of your armor still built in. And then the back side has a whole top half that folds down and is mesh. Insane how well it vents.
It's a good system.
And so riding back down Vancouver Island when we were doing Get Lost, Find Yourself, it was chilly. I mean, it wasn't cold, but it was chilly. And I had just that and a t-shirt on. And the whatever, I want to say polyester. I know that's not right. The fabric that it's made of is thick, and it blocks the wind 100%. I was so comfortable in just that, where I knew otherwise a thinner jacket I would have been way chilly. It's not light when it's full. I think the box was like 8 or 12 pounds
Oh
when it
wow.
was shipped to me. I mean, it's not a light jacket,
Yeah.
but you're able to take all of the warm stuff off when it's hot and then layer it up when it's cold. The only thing I don't like,
Hey
and
Eddie.
it hasn't. Oh, is Eddie here? Hey, buddy.
For a minute, he's got to go work on his Keep It 100 vid.
Oh, come on.
I know.
All right, buddy. I love you. Okay, bye. The only thing that I don't like, but I haven't tested it yet because it hasn't actually really like pissed rain here, and I want to go do a ride when it's raining.
Just put it on and stand in the shower.
It's not waterproof on its own. Yeah.
What?
You have to have, so you're supposed to have a liner. It comes with a waterproof liner that you can wear either on the outside or the inside.
Interesting.
Which is fine, but for $500.
Yeah.
But also, I guess, I don't know, for twice that price, you're getting less jacket in every other area. So I want to go ride in it and just.
Except for climb.
Well, I have no support or interest in climb. I think they're super overpriced. I think they're a bunch of malarkey. I think they used to be good, and then they got bought out. Who bought them out? Like Polaris?
It could be.
Somebody bought them. They're shit. They're just overpriced shit. There are a few things that Climb makes that I think are good. I couldn't tell you what they are, but I know that there are a few things specifically that people still really stand behind. But overall,
I can tell you I'm a real big fan of the Climb Creos Pro. It has saved my life twice this year.
That's true. The helmet, yeah.
Yep. It is now officially retired.
Oh my goodness. Cordura, is that? I don't think that's the name of that. Is that it? Whatever that jacket is made of, the fabric is thick. So, but I like that jacket a lot. The Alpine Stars Halo jacket. I think for $500, it's easily the nicest, most expensive motorcycle jacket I've ever bought for myself. But I've spent a lot of time researching and comparing things. I really think that's the best bang for your buck as far as, because it's CE level 1 rated with the sleeves off, and it's CE level 2 rated with the sleeves on. And remember, when the sleeves are off, you still have full mesh and full protection. So
is it the jacket that's CE rated, or is it just the armor? I'm pretty sure it's just the armor, because the actual clothing does not need to be CE rated in the United States, last I heard.
Oh, it doesn't need to be, but it is.
Okay.
So with the sleeves off, you're at level 1. Yeah. Yes. Eric says he loves his Climb Badlands gear. I don't know, man. It's just
I run the Carlsbad set, jacket and pants.
ADV Oregon says Climb is still Climb. I think you're thinking of Trail Tech and Polaris. I know Polaris bought Trail Tech out, which, by the way, guys, I'm not sour, but I'm a little bit sour at Trail Tech. We won't get into specifics. Climb bought out by, let's see. Yeah, Climb. I was right. Climb was purchased by Polaris Industries in 2012.
Boom.
Yeah. So yeah. Boom. Boom. Got him.
Yeah, I love my Carlsbad set, and now I have to replace the pants. So
and listen, like I've never. Let me be clear, right? Like I'm just some asshole on YouTube with a live stream. I've never owned Climb, but I've talked to a lot of people who are very frustrated that the quality of Climb has drastically decreased. And so I form my opinions based on, everybody else, and I don't have my own opinion. So
yeah, I haven't had that experience personally. I love the quality and the fit and everything on Climb.
Good.
Yeah. They're just expensive as all hell.
You're the expert here, and I'm a guy.
I am not the expert at all.
Has a shirt that says dicks.
I'm just a dude sitting here on my couch.
Hey, well, I'm in a chair, but same.
Yeah. How come you're sitting in that chair, Matt?
Oh yeah.
What happened to the other chair?
Did we not talk about this already? It's you and I talked about it. So I thought we talked about it. I was going to bring it up and then I didn't. So, my my girlfriend set up this whole. So part of the whole studio setup was she bought stuff to work from home, and so she had this expensive, nice like gaming chair. It was like $500 that she bought new, and then and the point is that I came home 2 days ago, and she was like, "I'm selling the office chair because I'm not really using it anymore." And I was like, "Wait." And it wasn't like, "Hey, I'm thinking about this." It was somebody is coming to pick it up because it's expensive. And so she sold it to put some money away, and she's going to buy a just cheap office chair. But the short notice 2 days ago was, "I'm selling the chair that you need in 2 days." And I didn't bother to think about the fact that you're doing a live stream. It's fine. I don't care. I just thought it was really funny that now I'm in what I call my man chair. This is a lazy boy with claw feet that I bought for $25 at an estate sale like 15 years ago now. I do love this chair. I should do all of my live streams in this chair, but it would require more lighting because you can't really see it.
Right.
I don't want to have to do more lighting.
Why not?
This is enough work.
Lighting is fun.
It would be you're not wrong. It would be easier if I actually planned and did my live stream lighting yesterday, but I decided to wait until half an hour before. And I think I nailed it for half an hour of setup, just to be clear. There's only 2 lights here. You wouldn't know it. Seems
Eric,
like 2.5.
The Eric Sweet, the reason why I have to have my pants replaced is not because I scuffed them or they were damaged. The EMTs had to cut them off of me.
I was wondering about that, and I keep forgetting to ask you whether or not they had to cut the pants. So
they had to cut the pants off, and they also had to cut off my Tech 7 boot.
Oh no.
Yep.
I know you talked about having to or wanting to buy a new set. Your next set of boots will be Tech 7s.
Absolutely. Yeah. I won't go to a different boot. That if I hadn't been wearing those boots, my leg would have been crushed instead. So
yeah. That was one of the things that Corey and I were talking about after the fact, like right after we were talking about, like, really the options there are a spiral fracture or probably never walking on your ankle again because just everything would be destroyed.
Yeah. And
you said the same thing talking to Ben, like, I would prefer that over my knee, because that's the third option, right? It's basically your knee just.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Eric Sweet, I have talked with Klein before when, like, my thing after Mojave, the crash replacement does not apply to off-road scenarios, as they told me. So
even though they build it for off-road use.
Correct.
Oh, companies in general. So we talked about this earlier, ADV Oregon. So it was not me that yelled, "Can we get a Stay Harry to Trav in the ambulance?" That was Slow Eddie. As much as I would love to take credit for that hilarious line, because I do think it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
My last words. So I was messaging back and forth with Dork in the Road about this. I was like, "No, dude, the last thing I yelled at him was, 'I love you, Trav.'" Of which, he didn't hear any of it. So poor buddy. It's just so broken in the ambulance.
Well, in my defense, I don't remember any of that. So
oh yeah, so the Naked Kayak, who works as a robotics teacher, says that his kids can make you a prosthetic leg.
Nice. Well, I don't need it right now, and hopefully I won't need it in the future, but
just in case. Maybe it's a good, like, preparational thing. You should probably just say yes now, just in case.
Yes now.
Stock up.
Right.
You don't want to wait until there's not any toilet paper to go and buy toilet paper.
Right. Yeah.
Same thing with prosthetic legs.
It turns out that I do actually have ankle damage also on top of everything else. So that after my latest follow-up appointment, my post-op appointment I just had a couple of days ago, they did figure out that I do actually have ankle damage also, which is why the amount of time it's going to take before they will allow me to put any weight on my leg at all is increased now.
Hey to a PNW80B. Hey, you know who's not here? I had the name, and then I thought about saying the name, and now the name's gone, but it'll come back to me.
So close.
So close. So you know that person that's not here? I don't
Yeah.
remember him either.
Yeah.
This is true, 100%. So now remember that. So Mighty V360 has an Africa twin. So not terribly long ago, a few months ago now, he got the lowering link from All Rider for the Africa twin, which he has adjusted to. So when he went to get your bike off the kickstand, it did not go well.
And it's sitting taller too because I have the aftermarket suspension.
It would have been a lot funnier if it wasn't such a dramatic situation.
I don't know. I think that's pretty funny. I tend toward pretty dark humor from time to time, though. So I think that's hilarious.
I was watching him struggle, and I remember thinking to myself, this would be something worth making a joke if it wasn't like Travis just broke his leg. But yes, it was. Yeah, watching him struggle with that because it did not really dip at all, which he was obviously anticipating as stock, but then he had been used to the lowering link, so it was extra like, oh shit. It was pretty good.
He's like, what happened when he parked it? He's like, okay, well, I live here now.
I had to pick him up off of it, and I set him down.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I said, come on, buddy. Oh, man. Now the Naked Kayak's over here just being reckless. I'm not even bringing it up on the screen.
Yeah, but we can all still see it in the chat.
Mm-hmm. You're right. It's a big old inside joke, but he's a real funny guy. Watch. This is the time that my mom pops up into the live stream again. It's like, wait, what? Whatever.
Yeah. Who is this guy and what's his phone number?
If they hook up, go for it. You know, good for him and her. Everybody all around, I guess.
Well, you are close to Seattle.
It's a weird place up here.
Rolling dismount.
He can do that. He swung his leg over. He's not wrong. I want to say that is exactly how he did it. He just popped over, and I was like, "What am I watching? A Fortnite video right now?" He's a special guy, that Mighty V360. And then we got to ride. Then we got to ride 2 up.
Nuts to butts.
Back to his bike. So I was real upset that I didn't have the 360 camera.
Wait.
Special situation.
Why didn't you operate the bike and have him sit in the back? That way there wouldn't have been the problem.
Oh. I just wanted the monkey wrap around him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you get footage of that?
No, it's too special. It's too special of a time.
Oh.
I do have video of me singing the Bromance song. Because I thought my camera had stopped, and I was just rambling on to myself. So, don't worry, guys, it's coming. August of 2026, the Get Lost, Find Yourself event from this year will be up. It's because I've been so busy editing somebody else's footage, who's a big time YouTuber. Not to say that he jumped 25,000 subscribers since I started editing, but totally me.
And he's still not in here.
He's not really doing the live stream. So look, John Ringo says, Matt, why aren't you wearing the knapsack? Because the first 3 minutes of wearing it, I don't think my face has gone not red after how hot I got of wearing it. So you should have been here for the intro, John Ringo, instead of doing stupid Air Force things. Probably sleeping in a Hilton, calling it a deployment. Got him.
Ooh.
Boom. He's Air Force.
Chair Force.
Mm-hmm. He won't even argue with you. He is so Air Force that he's like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, oh, you're supposed to argue, bro. Like, stand up for yourself. Damn.
They can't. They're too busy sitting in their chairs.
What are you, the Coast Guard? Jesus. Always making dinner for his family.
Oh. Don't you feel like a dick for making fun of him?
I don't. He doesn't even have kids.
Oh.
When he says family, it's just his wife.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa,
Oh,
John Ringo, you watch it.
I have to be nice. I can't get away as fast as I once could.
Kirk's leaving. Bye, Kirk. Guys, I don't think we're going to make it to the 3-hour mark, which is fine because...
Are we even at the 2-hour mark? I don't even know.
No, we're not.
We're at the hour 25 mark.
Guys, here's what we need. I need everybody to start bullying Fortnite on social media because I reached out and then I got a direct email and I'm trying to get them on here on the live stream. So
Ooh.
Everybody needs to start going on there and commenting over and over and over from a bunch of different accounts. You should do the Tall Man Moto live stream. You should do the Tall Man Moto live stream. Trying to get him on here.
That'd be cool.
That would be so dope, right? Like
that he's a cool dude too. I haven't met him in person, but I have talked to people that have, and he's just a cool guy.
You know what though? At this point, he's gonna email me back and I'm gonna be like, oh, actually, I just wanted to talk to mechanic number 44. So they are nailing it with that new second guy. Like those videos have been so delightful.
Yep.
Just oh man, I didn't think it could get better, and then it got better, and it just keeps getting better.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no, guys. I think it's commercial break time.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Travis, tell them about Polaris.
What do you guys want to know about Polaris? Can you guys tell me something about Polaris? I have no idea. I don't follow that nonsense. Come on, somebody ask a question quick before it comes back so we can take this live stream over. Let's talk about his beautiful wingback chair that he has sitting there. If you listen really close, you can hear him peeing. New subject. Yeah, come up with a subject. Help me. What's the new subject? You guys aren't helping me. What do you want to talk about? Who owns it? Wadniks, who owns Indian? See, now he's back and we didn't change the world yet. So that's on you guys.
I had one request. Change the world while I'm peeing. I couldn't even manage it.
Valkyrie says that your chair is a classic furniture piece.
I mean, not wrong. It's really comfortable too.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to like be able to lean back. Good. Like it's a lazy boy. I'd be $25 for a classic, not even like a modern, a classic lazy boy.
Classic.
Wait, Mike Remshire says, are you still affiliated with Denali? All right, I'm going to assume they're talking to you.
I am, and I am still an ambassador for them. That probably won't continue after this year, if I had to guess, just because I won't be able to represent them really in any fashion. So, and you know, that's okay. That's fine.
Hold on, because I'm thinking of like the vehicle.
No,
what the hell is Denali?
Denali Electronics. That's who makes my lights that I have on my crash bars and makes the sound bomb horn.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, follow-up question. I keep meaning to ask you this, but it just popped up, so I'm gonna ask you now. Is that so that I know it's meant for motorcycles? Is that like a universal all vehicles horn?
You can mount it on anything, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to drop one of those in my RAV4. So
yeah.
Dude, the horn on that, so whatever.
It's obnoxious.
It's so loud. But the horn on my stupid Toyota RAV4, which I'm in love with, guys. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do.
You're in love with the horn on your RAV4? That's really
specific. I'm in love with my RAV4. I hate the horn on the RAV4. It's so sad. Somebody was like drifting the other day, and I was like, hey, a-hole. And I hit the horn, and I was embarrassed for myself. It was like, meh, meh. It was like, excuse me, pardon. If you're cool with it, get back in your lane. was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm angry. Like, I'm almost going to die. My RAV4 was like, if you have time, could you get back in your lane? So I need something that's like, get the fuck out of the way. And that's what that horn does. Like, I need it to scream obscenities. Because right now the RAV4 is like, when you have time, feel free to not hit me.
Yeah, the sound bomb is no joke. It's, I mean, it was
so loud.
It was developed for motorcycles, but you could mount it in anything.
Yeah, it's just the two. Well, yeah, I know we have the same goddamn bike. Yeah, so it's just those two wire. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I even asked you that question. I didn't think about. Oh, because my thought was with the compressor there might be additional wiring. That was why.
Nope.
So it is just the two wires. Okay.
No, it's you get a wiring harness for it. There's an actual pre-made wiring harness for everything that they sell. Good job.
Thank you. The RAV4's horn is Canadian. Critter, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's a very polite horn.
Oh, you're coming into my lane. Sorry that I was there, but
no, it's sorry.
Yeah, that's why I said sorry.
Sorry.
Classic. Critter, am I right? Subaru.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Patriot USMC put one of the Denali sound bombs on its 4Runner.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, perfect.
It just needs a power source. As long as you have a power source, you can hook it up to anything.
Sold. And the winner is Valkyrie. I'm sorry, but it's not Subaru.
What's wrong with Subaru?
Okay, here's the deal. Let me be clear. I want to love Subaru.
You should.
But if they could stop, making engines that fucking suck the oil into themselves and then seize, and then Subaru's like, well, it's not a problem. It's not. We're not going to make a recall. No.
See you later, Eric.
I've had 5 different Subarus.
Yeah, I've got one right now.
They've all gone down in frames. I know you've got. It's a Forester, right?
It's the Forester.
Bye, Eric.
It's the Forester Sport. I absolutely love that car. It's the most fun car I've ever owned to drive.
They're so much fun. But when it goes south, it never goes south simply. It's never like a simple fix. It's like a whole damn engine fix.
Well,
and the problem is that is part of it.
Yeah.
I had 2 WRXs.
Mine does not have a turbo on it, so I get a little bit more longevity out of it.
And that really is the thing, is if it's the turbo is overworking the engine, and it doesn't matter which version of a Subaru you have.
Right. Yep. Yeah, you end up blowing a head gasket.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
earlier than most other cars. Yeah.
But yeah, non-turbo Subarus for the win for sure.
Yeah.
Except for that 6-cylinder Outback. That was a mess too.
Yeah.
But would you like to come up here? Come on. Oh, okay. She got gun shy. Maybe it's just you. It might be. I drive the pants off Subarus when I have them, turbo or not.
Why do you have pants on your Subaru?
Well, not for long, because I drive the pants right off of them. So
that's weird.
Dude, they're so much fun. They are so much fun to drive. But also, this RAV, all-wheel drive, and I get 41 to the gallon on the highway. I mean, granted, I'm doing like 5 under the speed limit, but
you're what?
You know what? That's not even true, because I was trying to get home today, and I was like, I just got to go. Like, so I've been big on gas mileage. Like, I'm trying to see, like, I've rounded the corner to Old Man where I'm like, let me see how high I can get that number.
Old Man Moto.
But today, when I'm driving 4 wheels nowadays, but I was like, dude, I got to get home. I got to get my lights set up. So I just did like 75, 78 going down I-5, just keeping with traffic for the first time in a while. I got 39 miles a gallon today. I was like, why the hell am I driving slow? It's 2 miles per gallon difference. So they do that, and it's all-wheel drive, and it's 8.6 inches of ground clearance. Like those RAV4s are a lot of fun. I highly recommend a RAV4s, guys, but a hybrid because 40 miles to the gallon. So, anyways,
That's good though.
hold
That's
on.
good
Two up PNW ADV says you're that guy. I'm all the way over in the right lane, just to be clear. I am not the asshole in the left lane doing 5 under. If I'm trying to optimize my gas mileage, I'm as far right as I can be. Let me be clear. Yeah. John Ringo says your RAV4 is sick, but it needs a lift. I do kind of want to put an inch lift on it, but I don't want to do 2 inches.
When you do that, there goes your gas mileage, though.
Well, you can get away with an inch, and it'll drop like 2 or 3 miles to the gallon. But I'm just gonna max out my tire clearance size and call it good. The question is, will it make it to River Beer? I don't know yet because I haven't gone camping there since I bought the RAV4. But
from your videos, it does look fairly robust to get up in there at that last section.
That last little bit, man, it's no joke. Like the sand is super soft and super deep, and then there's big giant ass like, and it's only 150, 200 feet, but it's like make or break. There's no maybe I could make it. If you can't make it, you're gonna be stuck. Like there is no middle ground getting to Camp River Beer the last 120 feet. And it seems like such a small distance, but oof. Oh, Randomly Trees is here. Hey, buddy.
And Ian's leaving.
Bye, Ian.
Bye, Ian. Go eat.
I was gonna say waffles are better, but his pancakes are so tasty. Oh man. Oh, ADV Oregon says peace out, waffle buddy. That's just rude. And also funny.
Fired.
Are you gonna get up here? Or are you gonna be an asshole? Stop being an asshole. Come on, get up here.
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to this stupid fucking cat that I've had for years. Oh yeah, guys. No, this is the good cat. But you're right. Let's talk about that. If anybody wants a cat,
you were looking at your crotch and saying that. So
come here. Oh, there she is. If anybody wants a cat, not this cat. This is my cat. Even though I hate her some days. So here's the deal.
She's cute.
So I try to be a good person. So a friend of a friend was like, I'm going to be homeless and lost their job. We won't even get into details. The point is they were like, I have a cat that I love and I don't know what to do with it because I'm about to be homeless. And I was like, I'll take it for a month or two. Almost 3 months later, I still have this cat. The person's completely blown me off. Now is getting a home. The point is, I have a cat that I need to get rid of. I like the cat. So I'm not just going to take it to a shelter because it turns out it's like a good cat. And I'm not a cat person, but I'm 2 for 2 on cats that I like. So if you want a cat and live in the general area relative to me, let me know. Because I have a cat that I need to get rid of because I'm not trying to have a second cat. And this person was like,
you are a cat person.
No, I'm really not.
Yeah.
Because if I was a cat person, I would be like, I'll just keep this other cat. This cat, I hated cats and she turned me. So she can live in my house until she dies because I like her a lot. But I don't ever want the second cat situation was me trying to do a good thing. And then this person who now has a job and was like, oh, I'm homeless and I need help. Now has a job, has a car, is spending so much money drinking and just wasting their money away. And then through a friend of a friend, it turns out this person whom's cat it was like, well, I'm just gonna find another home, but I'm not giving him money for watching my cat. It's a whole thing. The point is, there's a cat that needs a home. So if you want a cat that is actually super dope, for the first 2 weeks he's gonna be skittish, but he's a dope little cat.
Yeah.
Tall Man Moto at gmail.com. Let me know because I'm trying to find a home for this cat. Because I think he's just gonna end up like taking it to a shelter. And I feel bad about that because
Yeah.
now I like this stupid cat because he's lived in my house for 2.5 months.
Hey, look who showed up.
Oh, hey! This fucking guy. Hey, Dork, you want a cat? Perfect timing. I got a cat that you need to take.
and Matt will pay the shipping. They just put it in a box.
I
And FedEx.
will drive this little bastard down to your house directly.
They just FedEx it down there.
Ground basic shipping. Good luck, buddy.
Yep.
So, yeah. Anyways, I have this stupid cat that I need to get rid of. But I want it to actually go to a good home. So if anybody wants a cat, that's the point. Stupid cat. I don't want animals in general for a long time. Because it's hard to do motorcycle things when you have animals. Like,
it is.
Cats,
it really is.
a cat, these 2 cats, whatever. We'll just say a cat because he's not staying much longer. A cat you can at least leave for like a week and a half. But you can't do shit when you have a dog.
I have one of each, and I have my mother is the one that comes and house sits for me to watch my animals while I'm gone.
Look, see, I'm gonna go for it because I've had just enough beers that I still think this is funny, and I don't think I'm wrong. We've heard how much about Chewy and Starbuck. I didn't even know he had a cat, but he's over here trying to make me feel bad that he just put a cat down 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, they did.
Shame me. Look, he shows up, tries to make me feel bad about an animal he never expressed love for in a public forum.
He has before. Do you know? Have you ever seen a video of Dork in the Road? Have you ever seen a live stream?
Not with the cat.
Well, it's not like he's talked about it before.
Oh, Chewy's the only one that's ever there.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm sorry you had to put a cat down. That's sad. I've got one for you if you want a new cat.
Oh my gosh.
I could drive the cat down there and pick the 300 up. It's no problem. This is where we're at, man. This is where we're at in the evening. Told you we're not going to make it to 3 hours. 1 month off, and I'm just all over the place.
Just 1
month. That's it. I had an August live stream, and then I didn't have a September live stream. Now I've got an October live stream. So, and if you guys bully Fortnite, maybe we'll have a November live stream with Fortnite.
I thought you were going to have a November live stream with Chris.
I don't know yet. We're not 100% confirmed. I'm hoping so, but you know, if I can't get Critter Moto, Fortnite's my backup.
Oh, yeah. Good plan.
It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid other way. No, it was hopefully we get to do the whole in-depth rundown about. Is he still on here? Critter, are you on here? Still on your Critter? Are we doing November Critter if you're on here? We'll just give it 12 to 15 seconds, and then we'll know.
I think he is. I don't think I remember him leaving.
Anyways,
yep, there you go.
Here we are.
He's here.
Yeah. All right. 100% confirmed. Critter Moto will be in November's live stream. I will build the thumbnail tomorrow.
You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here first, and there's nowhere else to hear. Well, Critter could tell other people, but you heard it here first. Need to deal with his wife. Huh. Oh, look at Garrick coming in clutch. I remember. Hold on. Let's put that on the. Hold on.
Look
Hold
at
on.
Ben. Ben is
Garrick's on my side. I remember Dork stating in a video that you made deals with his wife. Wait, his wife? Garrick, whose wife was he making a deal with? Not to point. Anyways, the point is, your wife got a cat and you got a bike. So, just saying. Let's not dredge up whether or not Poor dork
yeah.
actually loved his cat. Come on, guys. Jeez.
No,
Goodness.
Valkyrie. I am well stocked in the permanent marker segment. I have more than a few Sharpies now. The ADV community is the best community. They came together, and I have like a full bag full of Sharpies now. See, Ben's helping out with the questions.
He's really, he's catching everybody up. Travis,
Yeah.
what happened to your gear? You know,
we did cover a few of those. We didn't cover them all because you're getting the scoop in your video.
He's offering my live stream the chance to answer all of the questions that would be answered in his video, but first, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Fun fact. So Ben, I didn't even tell you this. He just asked the question, why didn't I use the SOS button on the inReach? So Ben did. He did use his SOS button. He just canceled it. And that's been covered also. What he's doing is he is just covering all the questions that we have both been asked 1 million times.
Yeah, this was,
So here's the fun fact about the SOS button. I came to find out that my inReach was actually bone dead the entire time I was up in Canada. Had no charge, so it would not have worked for me anyway.
Whose button did they? Oh, that's right. Ben pushed his button originally.
Yeah, Ben pushed his button.
Also, just to be clear, Ben, had you been here earlier, we plugged the fact that you have answers to all these questions already. So, just saying.
Yep, your video.
We're supporting you, even though
your scoop video has been plugged.
So many plugs. Better than you.
Maybe I got to plug in right now. You don't know. That's why I keep moving around on the couch.
That dork in the road comment tells me that he's at least one whiskey deep.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I had whiskey here too.
Yeah, get it together, man. Come on.
What am I doing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. Just for the record, everybody.
Nice.
I'm doing well.
You're going for the record.
No, the record is a bottle of whiskey. I'm not trying to replicate that record.
That was the first live stream, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about because I don't remember it. Yeah, it's unlisted. It's unlisted now.
That is it really?
Guys. Oh,
come on.
I was job searching.
You have a job now. It doesn't matter, man.
I'm gonna keep it unlisted, and when I'm able to financially profit off of YouTube, I'll just make that I'll make that exclusive to members option.
Ben, I asked him to leave it in, and I would swap it out later.
It's rough, mate.
That live stream was classic. Sipping whiskey like it was beer. It was classic.
It looks something like this. I don't know if I was seeing anything. My eyes were like this. I can't even replicate the way that I was talking. I somehow was like effectively communicating while also constantly slurring.
Yeah.
Yeah. It turns out I'm a really good public facing drunk. So,
right.
Yeah. Drunk Man Moto. Yeah, Garrett gets it. Guys, sometimes you go hard.
There you go. John Ringo. That video deserves its own channel as
it really does. Yeah.
Only tall man.
When you're 6'5" and 220, sometimes you accidentally put a bottle of whiskey away.
Oops.
Have
a good night, Critter.
Wait, where is he? Oh, he's leaving. Oh, okay. Bye, buddy.
Ben, there's no good people here anyway. You know that. Come on.
Whoa. We're all good people.
We're all horrible people.
We're all good people.
Yeah.
But none of us are good people. Guys, it's just, it's gently winding down. And I'm not one to force it. Oh, hey, welcome back.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
I set him up. You knock him down. Now that Dork in the Road / Ben is here, I think it's time to wrap things up. No, I just feel like it's naturally winding down. This just isn't a 3-hour live stream. Mellow moods, hard conversation up front. Explore Adventure Moto.
What?
Oh, when we were talking about like emotional wellness, it was hard conversation.
Yeah, we covered that a little bit.
Yeah. My cat clearly says maybe it's time to go to sleep. Also, guys, this stupid job. I start my days at 4:30 in the morning now. Ugh.
You have to work tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, tomorrow's Friday, so yes.
Well, then why did you do a live stream on a Thursday?
Because I'm a goddamn champ.
For shame.
Rude.
For shame.
Rude. Wait, Dad, Cindy says 6'5" has nothing to do with it. Ma'am. Why wouldn't it? I mean, if you were 6'5" and like 160 pounds, then yeah, being the height wouldn't matter. But I'm not fat yet, but I'm working on it. So
I've got the extra.
Yeah. The height helps with the drinking, is all I'm saying.
I am the perfect weight for
Cindy,
somebody that's 8 foot tall.
Cindy, I put almost an entire bottle of whiskey away. That first live stream was rough. Anyways, oh wait, hold on. Anyone else desperate to get on the trails as much as possible before it all turns to snow? Garrick, I want to do that, but I want to do it on a light bike.
I would love to get out there, but I am off the bike until next
Yeah.
year.
Come on, Garrick. How are you going to ask a question like that? Poor Travis. Jeez. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Garrick. Don't feel bad. That was a joke. Yeah, John Ringo over here with his stupid southern Arizona. It doesn't snow here. But
they're coming into their riding season where they can do it without sweating their life away.
Let's remind him that it's basically all flat, and he's been sweating his balls off in 130-degree weather for the last 4 months. So who's the joke really on? Ha 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 ha. Enjoy your off-roading on your stupid KTM. He's got a KTM.
Yeah. Maybe I'll start doing side-by-side content.
Don't. No. Wrecking up the trails. Who was I? Oh, Jake. Have you seen the? I'm ADHD. I'm gonna wrap it up. Here's things to talk about. Have you seen the Jake the Garden Snake video about the side-by-side guy?
Attention deficit?
No, Jake the Garden Snake.
What about a side-by-side guy?
He's got a video.
Yes.
Get on ADV Fest.
Yep. Same thing happened to him that was kind of happening to me last year on the Wobbler, actually. It's a very similar scenario.
So if you haven't seen it, to loop everyone else back into the conversation. So Jake the Garden Snake, which I don't know, I'm on the fence about his videos. Sometimes I like his stuff a lot, and sometimes he's just more of a bro than I want to watch. But I like his stuff sometimes. Anyways, the point is he was in a get on the ADV Fest in South Dakota. Some guy in a side-by-side just decided to go ham and be a D-bag. And so he like documented it and did this whole video about don't be a dick.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of the conversation more often than not with side-by-sides, right? Like somebody doesn't see you very reasonably trying to make use of the space while they're going slow to get by them, and then they get all pissed off and they turn into a big old jerk face. I don't know. The point here is don't buy side-by-side. Don't do it.
I mean, I know several people that have side-by-sides that aren't douchebags, but it's also because they also ride motorcycles and they understand that Side by sides typically have that what's the word I'm looking for? Come on. Yeah, that's exactly the one. Well said.
The nonsensical way of existing where they just get mad
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah, I wouldn't lump them all into that by any means, but that is
not
for the most part, that has always been my experience when they've been around. 100% of the time.
As is with everything. Not everything is one category, but when there's a pattern, there's a reason.
Yep. And I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that anyway because, gas pedal. Still can't put weight on my leg anyway because, gas pedal.
I feel like a side-by-side, though, you could experiment with the left foot in a much safer manner. Because if you ran off-road and you're in a side-by-side and you're ready to go.
It's still not going to be safe. It's just...
I said safer.
No, not at all.
It'll be better. If you're ready, it's a side-by-side, The
Then
suspension is more set up for you to crash in a side-by-side than a Subaru.
Dork says I need a side-by-side chauffeur.
Where'd Corey go?
Corey's going to be my side-by-side chauffeur?
Yeah, he's going to be my...
Will he see over the wheel?
Ooh.
Or will he look through it?
Good follow-up question. Unsure.
Yeah. Is he still in here?
Yeah. I think so. He better be.
We'll find out shortly.
We sure will. Shortly.
I'm sure he's never heard stuff like that before.
No.
Yeah.
It's because it all goes over his head.
See? Ouch. There. That was a really short answer, Corey.
It sure was.
I mean, if the shoe fits.
I have higher expectations. See how he doesn't deny that he's going to be your side-by-side driver? That's the point.
Hey, I'll take a chauffeur as long as they come with the side-by-side and I don't have to buy it. And the trailer.
What the hell is
and all the stuff that has to go with it.
SXS Navigator. John Ringo, if you're recommending a side-by-side right now, I'm going to kick you out of my live stream. I just want you to know. Okay,
Here,
he's right.
Let's not side-by-sides, but let's take a poll. What? And I'm not getting rid of the twin. It's just not going to happen. It's my life bike. We're soulmates.
Hold on.
Right?
While you're doing this, hold on. I got to pee.
Congratulations.
Ready, go.
There, or are you gonna
go with your poll? And
okay.
Go for poll.
All right, we're going with my poll. What dual sport do you guys think that I should shoot for getting to ride tougher trails like BDRs and whatnot? So I'm not going to do that on the twin anymore. I'll still ride trails and stuff on my trail bike, no problem. I have no problem doing that. And I still consider that very, very fun. Rascal Scooter. Do they make swampers for that? So it's got to be a dual sport that has enough power and oomph to get me wherever I need or out of wherever I need. It's got to have the suspension that I would need for said rough terrain, but it also has to be able to carry a moderate amount of gear. So what do you guys think I should be shooting for in that category as a large dual sport or mid-size ADV bike? And do not say a Transalp. I am not getting a Transalp. I don't like the way that thing's set up, and I'm just not going to do it.
Clearly I missed. Well, what do you mean large dual sport? Like
650?
Yeah. What about a T7?
Yes. Yeah, I mean I love those bikes, but I mean, to be completely honest, I am moving away from adventure bikes for this type of riding. So,
well, you said a mid-size adventure bike though.
Yeah, I did, but I am honestly considering large dual sport instead.
But the reality is, no matter what they say, mid adventure bike, you're going with a large dual
just
sport.
mid-size CC, really. DR650 is a good suggestion.
That's
Sideways stand 690R. No, I will not be on a KTM. I don't like to wrench on my bikes as much as those require.
Hey,
And
John Ringo.
Not even, kidding. I mean, KTMs make fantastic bikes. They absolutely do. But you have to like to be a mechanic a lot more often than I do.
Yes. Like the jokes come from a reason, right? Like the reality,
Yep.
like the maintenance schedule on those KTMs is ridiculous. And no, thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I realized? Damn.
What?
Hell if I can remember it. The hell is the damn bike that I was looking at? Every 800 miles. I think it's the Dork, what the hell is the bike that you just got? Is it the F or the X? 250F or X? I think it's the 250F.
You got an F.
800 miles versus 8,000 is the maintenance difference.
And I'm not sideways stand. I'm less referring to maintenance intervals on KTMs than I am their constant issues. You hear about them every single day. Every single day.
Well, it's what? The 790, the 890. What's their newest one? It's the newest one, the 890. But like they've had 2 or 3 full iterations and they're just constantly having recalls and they're not even having parts to supply the recall issues. So yeah, the last year and a half, 2 years has been rough for them. On top of all of the oil change jokes.
Randomly trees, the DR650 is one of the ones that I am seriously considering. It's not going to be anytime soon, but at some point that is a real possibility. And suspension upgrade, I agree, would be a necessity.
So what about is it XR650L?
Yeah, that's what Wes rides, my buddy Wes.
But for all of that displacement increase, you're only getting like 10 or 15 miles per hour more on the top end than the 250 300s now, which is the thing I just so my big question is wandering Wadniks. We're good.
Well done.
We're not there yet. So my big question there is like, why go with a carbureted 650 that's only 10 miles an hour faster than a 250? I don't understand
the added torque and oomph to be able to carry gear.
Oh, so is it's that noticeable with the torque in the low end?
Yes, it is.
Interesting. Oh,
yes, it is.
Well, I need to readdress my purchase thoughts.
XR650, XL650, or it's an XR650 would do really good for you, actually.
Size wise, they're bigger. Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, but how much you losing gas mileage wise with those?
Wes put a big large tank on his.
No, well, okay. I could just buy a bigger tank
or a gas bag.
47.7. That's not good. That's what the twin gets right now. Well, 42. But okay, well, never mind. Those are back out for me. For a second, I was like, oh, really? Also, they come with a 2.8 gallon tank?
Yep.
Ugh. I'm going to stick with the 250. Sticking with the 250 life. I was almost sold for like 2.5 seconds.
Have you sat horribly inefficient?
I have. So here's the big thing though, is like I understand the concept, but they all need suspension upgrades. And for $600-700, you can get a good quality suspension upgrade. And then they don't dip. Right. And when they don't dip, it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
I need bar risers for sure, but I need that on any bike. Sitting, not terrible.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as bad as everybody understandably thinks it is when I sit on a 250. There's a lot of length between tank, really, and foot pegs.
Okay.
I mean, I sit on the bike, right? You kind of sort of comparably sit in the twin versus like a 250. You sit on
Right.
top of that fucking bike
Because of the way the seat is. Yeah.
Yeah. But with 2-inch bar risers, I mean, it's going to be that way with most any bike. And like, so I was looking at the WRs for a while, the WR250Rs. But here's the thing. Here's specifically what I really want out of like a 250 or 300. I don't want to have to rev the piss out of it and manage a clutch. I want the simplicity of just tootling. But I want to be able to hit 55, 60 miles an hour to do trips. Eventually, I'll have a Tiger 900. That'll be my big touring bike. But like, I want to be able to make it down to Giant Loop on 250 or 300.
That's a long ride for you.
Where'd Critter go? Where'd Critter go? If he did it, I can do it because he's got another 200 miles on me trip wise. It's not ideal, but it's one day a year. Well, 2 days because I have to get back, but it's not terrible. And for the benefit, you get to do so much more fun off-roading. Like,
I understand your mindset for sure. Yeah. I just think it'll be too small for you. I think you'll feel too cramped.
I don't think so.
And you're gonna miss the power of the twin.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean, but that's a year that I'll have to compromise before comfortably I can pull the trigger on a Tiger 900, and I can survive that for a year. So what's funny is no, because there's a lot of issues. So the general consensus that I have found is somebody recently on my Facebook posted about this and was really concise about it. So to be clear, this is not me directly. This is me quoting somebody in summary. The 450L, 450RL, which is basically the same bike, is intermediate to expert. The 300 250 is basic to expert. While I feel like, yes, I likely comfortably could probably manage a 450, there's so much more managing of like you can't just drop a gear, chug it 2,400 RPMs and just go. Like you have to like maneuver that bike. You have to pay so much more attention to RPM range and like what it's doing. There's more managing. I want a bike that I don't have to think about. I can just do it.
What about TW200?
That's not enough power. Yeah. So I figured he would kind of weigh in. So the 300 is not an expert bike. There is a ceiling, but Dork in the Road follows up with 450 is way more capable, just harder to ride, which I don't think I would have an issue with managing that. I don't know. Here's the big problem that we all have, right? Is like the short answer is always, I need to get on the bike and try it. Yep. And before I started this YouTube channel a year before, I had a damn nabbing friggin' Honda 250 that I wasn't riding because I bought a friggin' Africa Twin and I was in love with it. And literally 6 months after I sold the damn 250, I was like, oh, I should have kept that.
Yeah.
And now I've spent years wishing that. So I just, whatever. 6 months of therapy told me don't live in the past. So,
right. Corey, that is a possibility. It could be quite possible where at some time in the next year or so, I'll still have my 450X because it is just so fun on the trails. It's It is my ideal trail bike. I love that thing. It has gobs of power if I want it, but it will still tractor if I want it to. It's just amazing. But it is entirely possible that I will have that and the 450L in the garage. It's a possibility. It could be.
Which one tractors?
The 450X.
X. Yeah. See.
Yeah. I love it. It's basically a motocross bike that's built for the woods. It's just insane. I love that bike.
And again, I feel like maybe if, and I mean, I would venture to guess that, right, like Dork in the Road has one, so Ben can probably speak better to this than I can because I can only speak on theory. But I feel like if you fix those flame out issues on the low end, which I feel like
expensive,
I feel like that's created because the bike's not designed to chug low. The bike is, from what I have found, that 450L and RM, now RL, it's the same goddamn bike. They just added a letter, but it's designed to be revved and run high. Same as, I mean, there's a number of Hondas that do this, right? Like when we talk about Honda street bikes, we have gotten so into this detuned mindset that they came out with the 450L and they were like, okay, you got to rev the piss out of it to be able to use it, because a lot of their bikes are like that. The 250X R, whatever, they have an off-road bike that I found that was plated, and I was like, oh shit, maybe I want to buy this. Then I went and looked, and they were like, oh, you got to rev the piss out of it to be able to benefit from it. And that's the thing.
It's a four-stroke motocross bike.
It is the R. You're right. Yeah,
four-stroke motocross bike.
Honda gave us what we wanted with the 450L, but everybody is so accustomed to the letter L, meaning I can run it at 1600 RPMs off road, and it doesn't do that. And I think that's where they fell short. And that's where I was watching a video about how it was a misnamed version, how they should have had R in the name from the beginning, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But they're not wrong. Like, had Honda said, here's what you're getting more appropriately, people have understood. But that flame out issue is simply because it's not a bike that's meant to be beaten in low gears.
And just like John Ringo said, it would have been nice if they had figured out the ECU before they released it, so you didn't have to buy the bike and then turn around and buy $1,000 ECU to fix it.
Well, so here's the thing, though, is I don't think that's necessarily an ECU issue. It's that people don't know that they can't run that bike in low RPMs.
Right, but if you want to be able to tractor it,
that is true. It shouldn't die.
Yeah, if you get a bike like that, you're gonna ride it in areas that you need it to be able to tractor, and to do that, you're buying an expensive piece of equipment to fix it.
That's true.
So you do, I mean, no matter what great deal that you find on a 450L, you're going to have to budget in to the cost of buying the bike to immediately change the ECU to fix it. I mean, Ben did it on his, and that thing runs great.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so Ben says L is based on the R, not the RX. Idles at 1800 RPM, so 1600 is probably not happening. I was just making general statements, but that is a right point. It's a motocross bike. He says it needs an ECU to make it a wood spike.
Right. Yep.
A woods bike. Yeah.
If I could, I would put a plate on my X, but it's only the X only has a 5-speed transmission, not a 6, and it tops pretty quick.
I hadn't thought about that too. Like, I guess a motocross bike and a woods bike, they're two different things. That is true. So where that's true. Where you're revving the piss out of the RPMs, you can't do that off road. Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. It's still better than a KTM, and I think we can all agree on
that. Well, most of us. There are some diehards out there.
Yeah.
And God bless their little hearts. Why do you keep clapping for yourself?
I'm just so happy about me.
Yeah.
I think we all know I'm a shameless promoter of me.
Yeah. How many more beers you got?
1, 2,
Matt,
3,
Matt.
6, Matt. That's 7 minus 2, 8, 9.
Oh, look, he's doing math. We got him to do math.
Oh, I got 9 more beers.
You don't have any more there with you, though.
I got this one.
Oh.
The fridge is only that far away. It's
Oh.
not far. It's an apartment. Nothing's far away. Fucking hate this place. Matt Roden says engine. Oh my God. Such a big word. Engine architecture is similar, but very different. Our bikes are higher compression with a 2-ring piston. L is lower compression with a 3.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That for durability.
Yeah. Moto Camp Nerd Ben already said this, and he's absolutely correct. The 300 and 250 do not seem to have the same flame out issues at all. It seems to be 450 specific.
Hey, other Ben. It's Moto Camp Nerd. Everybody say hi, Moto Camp Nerd. Guys, if you're not buying your shit from Moto Camp Nerd, you should.
Stop.
For
if you're not buying your products
Moto
Camp Nerd.
Yeah, well, shit, products, same difference. Listen,
you have a couple of ambassadors in here tonight, so say the right terminology.
If you're not buying your motorcycle camping products, is that better? Is that more? Yeah, he's got more than motorcycle camping. Got him. Make me an ambassador. What is that thing called? The 38 something? 38P, 38P, 42P,
P38.
P38.
The can opener.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those things are great.
The point is, buy your stuff from Motocamp Nerd because he's dope. Andy, 92% sure. He offers a military discount, right? Yeah. Yes. Ben, you offer a military discount, right? I'm 96% sure he does.
You're about to find out.
We'll know in a second, but I'm pretty sure he does.
I'll bet he's about to tell you.
With that 12-second delay, we'll know soon enough.
Right. Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah, military discount. I was pretty sure, but then I said it. And I was like, "Fuck! What if I'm wrong?" But I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Ben's the man.
I know when I've gotten discounts.
Good people, good company, and they don't carry any products that you can't use on a bike, man. What more is there to ask for?
No, yeah, he legitimately. Holy shit! I don't remember it being that much, but it's been a while since I bought literally anything because I've got my shit down. 20% discount. Okay. Oh my God, guys!
Yeah,
guys, if you're military, you should go buy stuff from Motocamp Nerd. 20%. That's a lot. You're not going to find that anywhere else.
No.
And that's from somebody who likes military discounts. Because I'm so poor. So go buy. Yeah. Mike Ramsauer. Whoa, at Motocamp Nerd. That's what Mike Ramsauer said. No, the dude literally, he's working a full-time job that is not Motocamp Nerd. I was blown away when I learned this. I mean, I've known it for a while now, but he's still doing it is the point. Like, that's a big operation. And he's making it happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
let's all gloat about Motocamp Nerd for a second. Matt Roden says they saved my ass. Showers are closed. MCN head seat to Summit body wipes in the trailer. Had me nice and clean for the next day. Matt Roden, I'm so happy the Motocamp Nerd made your balls clean.
Have a good night. 2-Up PNW ADV.
See you later, buddy. Remember when I was like, I think it's time to wind down. And now
2 hours, 18 minutes.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
We're just going. It's just happening. Guys.
You gonna break out the whiskey yet? Do it.
Oh, no,
Matt.
I don't have no whiskey. I have no whiskey right now. I'm whiskeyless. Whiskeyless in Seattle.
You're also whiskerless, mostly.
Yeah, I got to keep it cut down. So, what? Never mind. I'll tell you that story offline. It's a very military specific story that the humor is very specific. But remind me, and I'll tell you my Jersey story.
Okay.
Oh, so okay. Well, hold on. 8 o'clock. All right. Motocamp Nerd, Ben, Bennett Motocamp Nerd. I have a question for you in public that I'm going to slightly bully you in a public forum, but also ask you a genuine question because my original question was 6 p.m. and I see that you're on at 8 p.m. Motocamp Nerd, if you were offered to show up in December with the option of talking about all of your December sales at, say, 8 p.m. for a live stream, would you be able to do that versus 6 p.m. where you were unavailable?
Which time zone? His time zone or yours?
His time zone. Yeah, so let's not forget he's on the East Coast where 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11:20 p.m. right now. Or, oh, you know what? He might just have like downtime at his job where he's on versus being on a live stream. You have to be like available. Okay, well, point counterpoint. The point is I just want to get him on here and I want to talk about his business and I want to be like, how friggin' awesome is this guy? You know, how awesome is this guy? See, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
There you go. You got to do a weekend live stream. Fixes the problem.
Oh, okay, yeah. What Explore Adventure Moto said, follow up, if we did it on a Saturday, special edition Tall Man live stream, would you be available to do that? Now we have to wait 12 seconds for a response.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I was hoping you would keep going with the music because I was waiting.
No, that's all I got.
Bated breath, everybody.
What? Are you a master at that?
Westerners need to make your way.
There you
What
go.
the hell is Waylon Wayne? Oh, okay, dope. December, done. Ben, I will follow up with you. I'm so down for that. Done. Special edition Tall Man Saturday live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, guys, we can drink so much on a Saturday live stream. Start at 8 a.m. That's noon East Coast time, you know?
Well, I don't know if you heard or not, but he does have another business that he's trying to run when he's not at his job Monday through Friday.
He doesn't have to drink.
So
yeah,
that might pose a problem.
He can stay completely sober. The higher ABV I blow, the higher percentage off people get for 12 hours.
What did you just say?
So,
wait, repeat literally exactly word for word what you just think you said.
The higher ABV I blow.
I thought you said ADV.
No, you wanted to hear.
I did. I really did.
No. Nuts to butts, not something else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You see the clappy hands by Mighty V360. Yeah.
Yep.
What? Okay. Thank you. Follow up. We did not get an answer.
That's exactly
what
right.
What is Waylon Wayne?
You don't start in the morning.
Where did he go? Because he was. You're gonna blow whoever's drunkest. Stop it. PG-13.
Says, how am I spending my downtime during my recovery? I am sitting on the couch that I spend most of my downtime, watching TV shows and playing video games once in a while. And I can't. So I could be editing video, but fun fact,
I don't even, because you don't have your cameras.
Well, I have the bike camera and I have the helmet mounted camera, but the footage that is on those is not footage that I would put into a video anyway, because it would be difficult to watch.
Yeah.
The Sony is still with the bike, but more importantly, cameras aside, all of my SD cards for the Sony and the GoPros are in a case with my Sony, which is with the bike. So I have, unless I buy more cards, I can't film anything anyway. So I've been periodically doing like Instagram updates and just for just shit posting on Instagram, really. And,
Well, you say shit post. Well, it's funny because there's so many fart jokes, but his Instagram is 100% worth following if you're not for whatever random reason, Garrick. It's humorous stuff.
Yeah, humorous stuff.
Yeah.
Just literally trying to distract myself from the fact that I literally cannot leave my house or drive or do anything and barely walk around my house, without crutches or a walker. Literally a walker. I've been using a walker because I can't put weight on my leg, right? So it's my days. I'm getting very bored and a bit stir crazy, which is why a lot of the shit posting started happening on Instagram because I'm bored.
It's the only reason that he actually committed to showing up on this live stream. So
no, that's not true. I committed to this live stream long before the accident even happened.
You said yes earlier, but
yeah.
No, I'm
and
just
boy,
joking, buddy.
And man, I have spent the last several months trying to come up with
an excuse.
Excuses to get out of
Lucky
it.
me.
I just it was you. You're the one.
I told you I paid that bridge a lot of money.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have the inside scoop, but there it was. Dork in the road. He beat me
Valkyrie,
again.
It could. So Valkyrie asks if I'm in danger of being consumed by my couch. It could happen. I have been. Dork in the road has been here. He can attest to the comfortableness. Is that a word? I'm not even going to try to re-say that. Anyway,
comfortableness.
How comfortable this couch is. It's a feather down couch, and you just sink into this
down couch.
It is.
What does that even mean? Your whole couch is down?
Yes. It is amazing.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah, once in a while you get poked in the leg by the little pokey part of the feather.
Worth it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely worth it.
Hold on.
I feel like buy another one though because the feather down kind of breaks down quick, but it's very comfortable.
I feel like there's plotting happening in the comments, so I'm going backwards to make sure that there's no plotting.
Plotting?
Plotting? What? Dork says, "Wait, you don't have your bike." Is he? I feel
he's posting those questions on purpose because we've been getting those questions an awful lot, and they keep being
okay. It all makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Is it still on the ground in Canada? Yes.
It is.
Yes, it is.
The bike is not here, but it is on the way. I just spoke with the Adventure Cooperative again today.
Which, by the way,
Matt, there's a question for you right there. This is a plan that we hadn't discussed with anyone yet.
We come down to Casa Diablo with what the hell is Casa Diablo?
Casa Diablo is a certain type of an establishment where folks would go with a lot of $1 bills.
Whoa.
And you should absolutely come down here and go hang out with us. Yeah, see, you're going to do it for my mental state being able to get out of the house. That's why you would do it.
For legal YouTube-based purposes, I'm going to say pass.
You can say whatever you want. We haven't said what type of an establishment it is.
Text me. I would never do such a thing. Text me.
Yeah. Looks like Corey's down too. He says road trip to Portland. Are you guys going to ride nuts to butts all the way down here though?
One up in the RAV4.
One up? So one of you in the RAV4. The other one's lap?
Yeah, one up in the RAV4.
Yeah.
All right, bye, Naked Kayak. Okay, but hold on. Before he goes, do you want a prosthetic leg or not?
I already said yes.
Okay,
I mean, I gotta keep
done.
my options open.
Yeah, be ready.
Yeah. Corey, I don't know that I mean, maybe it could be a business.
If your YouTube is an LLC, it sounds like a business expense to me.
Right. I mean, even sole proprietor, sole proprietor,
Sole proprietor,
sole sobriety.
sole sobriety.
Yeah, because that's what I'm not.
Wandering Wadnicks. I'm good to go.
Well done.
Okay, now
What
you.
Wandering Wadnicks.
There's a lot of pause there, but tolerable. Oh, yeah. See, Dorgan are only VLAs. Let me film. It's an all or nothing situation.
Yep, that's right.
Soul sobriety.
Just like I posted on Instagram the other day. I don't like to pretend to be a lot of things, but except sober. I have pretended to be sober before.
Holy shit, snacks, guys. All right. It's 8:30. I know.
2.5 hours.
It's only 8:30. I'm just so old. I'm so tired. My day started at 4:30.
That sounds like a lot of whining.
I know.
You should be eating cheese.
That wouldn't make the situation better, wouldn't it? Hold on. Valkyrie says totally film. Oh. Valkyrie. Shush. All right, ready? It's advertisement time. Ready? Advertise.
Oh, that was like the opposite. That was like the non-sober opposite of Brett Tax putting his hat on. He just sort of took his hat off. Have a good night, randomly. So how's everybody doing now that he's not here? We're going to plot to take over the world, or at least the stream, or what are we doing? Anybody have any questions? We tried this last time and you guys failed me and came up with 0 questions until Matt got back. So let's take over the stream for at least a little bit, because I'm guessing that shortly after he gets back, he's going to stop. Yeah, Garrick, no kidding. That guy has that whole helmet to hat transition down big time. I even made fun of it in one of my videos. Dork, yes, he does pee more than you do. Matt needs a catheter. Oh, we'll bring that up when he gets back. And here he is. And he brought a bear back, and he's chewing on something. And there he is. So it was brought up that you need a catheter. I didn't bring it up. I'm just repeating.
Pee breaks indicate that I'm hydrating properly while not drinking. So,
Matt, we don't have to stop a lot for other Matt for him to pee. Matt Roden. I was answering a question. Dork in the Road, however, he stays well hydrated.
He pees way more than I do.
Well,
back when he was doing live streams.
In his defense, though, it's because he actually does the real human thing that adult grown-ups are supposed to do, and he actually stays hydrated far better than most other humans, including myself. So
that's what I do.
Plus, having to stop to go pee also adds extra availability to take pictures, not of the person peeing mostly, but of the surroundings and everything. So
unless somebody's kind enough to let his 360 camera roll while peeing and then sends that footage to his editor.
That was his editor that did that.
Yeah.
You
know what? In all future episodes, I'm going to be sure to point out when Dork in the Road stops to pee for no reason at all.
That was your Christmas bonus.
There we go. Am I still in focus? Yeah, I'm pretty in focus.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sitting up straight again, guys.
A second ago is you looked best the whole night
Nailed it.
when your hand was in front of the camera. Yeah, that's the
So
best
good
looking.
and wrecked. So good and wrecked. $2.8 gallons, man. On a 650.
On what? The XR.
Yeah.
So just get a Cerebes tank. Go to the 4 gallon.
What did you say?
A Cerebes.
Cerebes?
A Cerebes.
A Cerebes.
Yeah. Let me guess. You call it Acerbis.
Hold on.
Acerby.
You know who knows? And I've never done this before.
AI.
ACERBIS. No, I'm going to see what freaking. Oh, Google doesn't give you a pronunciation because it's not a word.
It is a word.
No, it's a name. It's a noun, not a.
It means.
Oh shit! It is.
What?
Acerbis.
A Cerebus.
A Cerebus.
A Cerebus. A Cerebus.
Nope. Oh wait, where did that come from? Hold on.
A Cerebus. A Cerebus.
According to Google, it's a Cerebus.
Okay.
Which is not what I would have said either. A Cerebus.
Garrick, that's because the KLR has a 9 million gallon tank.
What's wrong with English? I feel like an aftermarket tank is normal for a KLR even. Let's
KLR
say 2019 KLR 650.
What about the new one? Is what I'm talking
Tank.
about.
Yeah, frick the new one. It's fuel injected. Tank size. As if it makes any difference, really. Fuel. Holy shit. 6.1 gallons? That tank is that big?
Yep.
It's so inefficient.
It's the same size as a Africa Twin Adventure Sport. It's got
200
gobs of gas.
250 miles? Damn. Who said 2019? What do you mean there's no 2019?
You said 2019 when you were looking it up. 2019 is the year is one of the years that
I
they
sure fucking
didn't make
did.
it.
That's the
It's
only
one of the
year
years
they
they
didn't
did
make it,
not
I'm
make it.
guessing.
It's when they had that lapse in that model.
Huh. I was just inventing a number. What is the top speed of a 2019 KLR?
There is no 2019 KLR.
Oh, I know. I'm clicking the thing that says that on Google. Question: how fast will a KLR 650 go? Bullshit. How fast will a KLR 650 go? Top speed of the KLR 650 is 89 miles per hour. The previous generation model managed a 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds. Bullshit. 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 9.5 seconds maybe, but not 5.9.
But
no way.
Right.
I have a KLR 650 sitting in my garage right now. Guarantee you that thing will not go 0 to 60.
Yeah.
9 seconds.
Dort. I did see Dort go 85 on his KLR when he had it.
Top speed, but not 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds.
I was even there when he passed a car on the KLR 650.
No.
Yep.
Was it broke down?
No. No. Yeah. Valid question, but no. The car was moving.
I need to take that thing off-roading. I really do, because I'm super curious. Like, people are so committed to that bike off-road. And if you have $2,600 and you really want to buy a motorcycle, like, I get the appeal of 5 years and like no top speed. Like,
yeah, but it'll run forever. Those things
will.
they don't break down.
but they are a lot of fun to ride. Like I was riding, and so I'm storing it for a friend of mine. So I have a naked kayak who was on earlier. I'm storing that for him. And so I rode it a few times. And I was like, okay, like I get the appeal of a beginner bike, but I haven't taken it off road yet. And he's given me the full, like, dude, take it, go moto camping on. I just haven't found the time or the availability.
Make content on that. You have the ability. Go make content.
I know. I just haven't had the time.
Yeah.
Since I got hands on it, I started this new job and I just haven't had time. But I want to, because I don't see the appeal of that thing off road at all. The suspension is insane.
It is the epitome of the adventure bike. It's not going to go anywhere fast, but it will go anywhere.
Well, and that's what I've heard from a number of different sources. It is the adventure tractor.
Yeah,
maybe I'll fall in love with it.
There's a very good reason why the scout platoons picked a KLR to put a diesel engine in for their scouts to go do their missions.
Matt Roden says the only thing a KLR will pass is a gas station.
Yes, also true.
So everybody's chiming in that the suspension is too soft.
It is.
I'm sure people have done it, and I should look into it. But what happens when you upgrade the suspension? Does it suddenly become a competitor that nobody's talking about? Because like the 250-300, like the complaint there, right, is like the suspension sucks. But everybody knows if you're planning on keeping a 250 or a 300 Honda, is you upgrade that. Like that's what you do. And when you do that, it's day and night, whole different bike.
Yep.
So what happens when you upgrade the KLR suspension? I'm going to have to do some research.
It's still going to be a very heavy bike for a thumper, is what it is. That's where the lack of power comes in my opinion. It's a single cylinder and it's heavy. But that thing will tractor anywhere. It is, somebody said it is literally a billy goat.
Mm-hmm. Quoting Matt Roden. Yep. I mean, I'm not going to spend the money to upgrade the suspension on that bike, but I'm just curious what happens if you do. Is it worth it? Does it suddenly make it like a slow tractor that's worth being a KLR? I don't know.
To fully upgrade a suspension, it's depending on where you go and what components you get, you're looking at some serious cash. And is that cash, are you willing to put that cash into a KLR?
When we talk, I think typically when we talk about upgrading suspension, though, right, we're just talking about upgrading springs. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
But when you do springs, you should still do shim stacks and the internals.
You should also be switching that little thing that makes the oil go slower. What the hell are they called? Yeah, you should be upgrading all of it. But none of us do that. We just upgrade springs and call it good. So,
well, I mean, I didn't on the twin, but I also didn't do it myself.
You did everything.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm actually very glad that I did, because that bike rides very differently.
If I can't get the twin sold come April, May, I'm gonna do a full suspension upgrade on it. I'm gonna keep it for another couple years.
Yeah,
but that's a between you, me, and everybody on the live stream comment,
or anybody that's gonna watch this later.
Yeah, but
internet's forever.
Those people are special, and they get to know secrets. Which is, I'm willing to upgrade the suspension, but only if I can't make what I want to do now work. But I don't know. I want to do stupid shit off road, but I'm old and smart enough to know I don't want to do that stuff on a 530-pound bike.
Right.
I am comfortable on that bike now. I would go do the Idaho BDR much more comfortably on the twin now. The Wapner, I would do that stuff now, but I would still know it's gonna fucking hurt if I drop that bike.
I would do the Idaho BDR on my Africa twin. I wouldn't do
I'd do the
wouldn't
Idaho
do
BDR over the
anything-
Walker.
I definitely won't ever attempt the Oregon BDR on my twin.
Hell
again.
no.
If I attempt the Oregon BDR again, it will be on a large dual sport. It will not be on a big heavy.
Just skip that southern section that sucks ass.
Matt Roden, tractive suspension is this aftermarket suspension I put on my Africa Twin. Very good choice. I love it. Love it.
Dork says I can't talk crap because I spent a bunch of money to get the suspension on my 250F set. Like,
It's a thing. So it's not talking crap though. It's a thing that you have to do for 250s.
well, I was going to extend that to say for any bike, really, right? If you really want to dial in a bike, like here's the problem that nobody realizes, but somehow we're all also aware. 95% of motorcycles in the dual sport adventure world are set up for a 5'6", 165-pound rider.
Boom.
None of us are that.
With no luggage.
With no luggage, yeah.
Yep.
Which is also an important determiner, right? Like,
yeah, they are not from the factory. They are not set up, built, or sold for your stereotypical adventure rider at all.
I don't even. Corey's like 5'6", but I don't think he's even like 160.
BMW is probably the exception to that because they do have exceptionally good suspension off the rack.
Do you think they caught that? Do you think YouTube heard what I said?
Nope.
Corey, you are not that tall. I'm set then.
Yeah. Corey is the perfect size for who they sell the large adventure bikes for.
Well, not large because we've seen him on the Africa Twin before they lowered it. So, but like realistically, though, like nobody and everybody should, but most people can't afford it, which is not wrong. But we should all be. Here's the thing, though, is that it's a lot more affordable than I think we realize, because I didn't realize that like all the biggest, easiest difference you can make is those springs. I was going to say shocks. The springs in that suspension setup is the biggest, easiest difference you can make. And it's cheap for front and rear springs. So the whole rear shock assembly, you can get just the spring changed, which that's the push down, right? So that's keeping your tire connected to the dirt.
Yeah.
There's the recoil matters too, but keeping your tires planted is
rebound. You mean?
Yes, thank you. I think I would have paid
Wandering Wadniks.
$400.
Wandering Wadniks.
Wandering Wadniks to the front aisle, please.
Did you notice that you can only? My head looks like it's just floating in space. Look at this.
I was thinking about that when I was like really like kicked back.
Yeah.
It's just the right angle. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Dork is correct. The Tenere suspension on the T7, Yamaha did the suspension right on that. I think.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up.
But
Ben, shut up. Everybody shut up. You shut up.
Shh.
The T7 is the exception in almost every possible way.
Yes, that's true. It is.
We can't use that as a comparison. That can't be a part of the bell curve. It can't be a part of the comparison. Can't be a part of the flow chart. That's its own beast. But 100% right. But we can't use it as part of the bell curve. Incredible bike. I almost messed up because part of this whole process and selling the twin realistically is because I'm trying to like get responsible and organize finances. And eventually I want to buy a Tiger 900, but I could put that off for a couple of years. So let me prioritize. So part of this whole process in selling the twin is to put money in my pocket so that I can get out of the place that I'm in and get in a better place. For like a day, I got sidetracked and I was like, bro, I could just trade the twin for a T7 now.
Yep.
And I really ran down that rabbit hole for like 6 hours. And then I was like, oh, but then I wouldn't make any money off of that shit.
Yep.
But like they're available now. They're around. You can find them on Marketplace for not even $14,500 as a markup.
Friend of mine just got one for like 10.2 with 1,200 miles on it.
I saw one at a dealership just there for sale. And I was like, is that sold already? And they're like, no, actually, it's just sitting there. I was like, wait, it's for sale? And they're like, do you want to buy it? And I was like, oh, I can't afford that. And they were like, oh, but they're there. They're just on the showroom floor now.
There you go. Look at
Which is
what
wild.
Dork said. Look at what Dork said.
Dork said, I'm going to buy you a T7.
Nope.
Tall Man.
Not correct.
I got you. Is that, I just, hold on. Let me just that's what I see. I don't know what you're seeing.
You could complete your Navi dreams and write
$1,100 for a Navi though, but I don't know.
You could ride the Navi on the wobbler.
The Grand Prix, no. I would if somebody bought it for me. The Grand prices have dropped too. Everything right now. You can find 250Ls galore built with suspension, all the shit done for $4,200.
Yeah, because the prices are coming back down to what they always should have been instead of artificially inflated.
Oh yeah. No, don't get me wrong. It's been wrong for a while, but like it just suddenly there's a shit ton of them for decent prices. So somebody buy my Africa twin because I'm trying to make this move while prices are low, because there's a number of great options right now and they're built, and I don't want to hear built not bought blah 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 blah. If I can just buy it for $4,200 and all the shit's done, shut up. Don't be unrealistic. It's not a Jeep. I can bought, not built. I don't need to build, not bought. Got him.
All right. So next question.
Next question. Matt Roden has a whole series for this Waylon Wayne thing, which he pointed out what Waylon Wayne was earlier, because I was like, what the hell is that? And then he explained it, and then I did not read it back, and now it's gone in the comments. So, but it's a place. Waylon Wayne is a place, and he rode through there. So go find Matt Roden. Oh, Matt Roden and Moto Camp Nerd know each other. Point is, go like and subscribe to both of them, because why not? YOLO.
And buy camping gear from Moto Camp Nerd.
Yeah, do that. You got great stuff. So my next to do, while we're just talking about things that, because apparently we're 7 minutes away. I'm shooting for the full 3 hours. So I'm going for that Tiger Wall UL3, but there's I know you're the one that convinced me that the 3 is the better option, because I was like, oh, that UL2 is dope. And then you guys did, it was the shakedown. I think it was the shakedown for the BDR, and you were talking about the UL3, and you were like, same size or same pack size, little bit more price, more space. Yes, please. Dude, it's so the Big Agnes ultralight bike packing tents is what I'm talking about for everybody else. They're so small. So small. They pack down what, half the size of my 2-person tent right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pack small.
Ridiculous.
And they're light. They're lightweight too when they're packed.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So, but I can't rationalize it right now. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until March. I'm gonna make it my birthday present to myself. So if anybody wants to buy me a
How old are you gonna be in March?
Big Games, 36, bro.
Oh my gosh, 36.
Fuck.
How old is that? Jeez, I can't
know.
believe that. You're just
You guys,
Man.
you listen, you all talk so much S. My knees are in such worse shape than any of you.
that's because you're 10 feet tall.
Whatever. The point is I'm dying.
That seems a little over dramatic.
Well, it depends on the day and the weather.
Maybe you're the
apparently.
one that needs the prosthetic legs, 2 of them.
I think I do.
Yeah, right.
I want to be the $1 million man. So that
You could be like
I'm
the
not
$6
bitching.
man. You could be like the $6 man.
Whatever.
They can rebuild you, but they had a budget.
It is a small town high school, so he'd like that joke. I have a big ass bike in the town. It's great, but it's a weird. Garrick, don't be a baby about chemical smells. Open the vents. No, that's the thing that that's the thing that I've read.
Garrick, which tent are you talking about? Which Big Agnes tent do you have?
I bet you it's that dyed one.
Because I've had the hotel one. What's that one called?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
God dang it.
Hold on.
Anyway, so I had that one, and now I've gone to the Tiger Wall, and I didn't experience that with either one, actually.
This microphone's ridiculous. Big Agnes. I think it's just called the hotel. It is just called the hotel. It's just
no. It has a name.
Big Agnes Hotel 3 bike pack. Oh, Blacktail. Blacktail.
Yes,
Blacktail.
Yep.
Blacktail Hotel bike pack tent.
Valkyrie's making fun of you for whining about being 36.
I see it. I know.
I just wanted to point it out that.
Well, here's the thing. I get it, right? But also my bones hurt some days. Like some days I'm like, bro, you're 35. Like, shut up. And then other days I'm like, I feel every molecule of my spine.
Yeah, every molecule.
Every molecule.
Wow, you're very self-aware.
I will pop my hips and need to sit down for like 5 minutes. Just my bones hurt. 4.5 straight years on a friggin' aircraft carrier. It wrecks you.
Moto Camp Nerd Ben. I have not tried Usui packs at all yet. I've only used Climb stuff. I have either that backpack, that large backpack that they make, or I use the Arsenal vest. I have not tried Usui at all yet, though.
Huh? Yeah.
I don't have a need, and I'm not in a position to buy yet another pack that I'm literally not going to have use for a year.
If only Giant Loop Ben would have hooked you up.
I don't need it though.
I just thought I'd point it out because you were telling me
it won't be a year. It's not going to be a year till I'm back on the bike, but it's going to be some months yet before I can get back on the bike.
So your projected timeline is middle of December-ish to be able to just walk and put weight on it, right? Is it November or December?
November to start.
November.
to start middle of November to start real physical therapy and just try to put lightweight on it. And if everything goes well and my ankle doesn't rear its ugly head, I can possibly go back to work in December. And then, I mean, full weight and everything. Which means like riding a bike and everything. I probably won't be on the bike until very early spring at the earliest.
Interesting Usui pack news.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying I won't be filming content, but there won't be a lot of bike content. I actually have an idea for some content that I can do now without any cameras or anything, and it should be, well, I'll need one camera, but it should be fairly funny. I won't say what it is, but I've got some stuff brewing that I can take care of while I'm here at the house.
Is it you pushing backwards, making farting noises on a scooter?
No, that was Sean. That was Sean. That was Sean that filmed, and that was Corey that did that. And I think that's hilarious.
Which Corey?
The freaking little guy. Small Man Moto. Wasn't it him that did that?
He came down and visited you?
No.
Oh, okay.
He reposted something that ADV Oregon had filmed and added the.
I thought for a half second he came down and visited you and didn't bring me. I was going to be really mad about it.
No. You guys are welcome. You know where I live. You're welcome to come down.
I have your actual address.
I know you do. You've been here.
Yeah.
You've been here.
We went to the secret camping spot together. Oh,
yes.
God, I want to go back there so bad.
Right?
Great spot.
Great. It is, right?
Yeah.
And it's fun to get to. It's fun to get to, but it doesn't have it's not difficult to get to.
The only downside to doing that was that I had those tires and the full camping gear.
And that's the trip that I never even created a video from, actually.
That was I think no.
Because all the footage
I filmed this year,
it was already really dark, so none of the footage was really usable.
So that was the first of a set of trips.
That was last year,
that
dude.
Was second of a set of trips, because Idaho was the
that
first.
Was last year.
I made that trip. I know. I made that trip down and I did the whole thing, and then almost everything on that trip, there was no audio from the GoPro. So I never put anything together. But yeah. That was the trip. I came down, Dork the Road gave me his stock T7 tires, and then I came down and visited you. Well, I came back up and visited you, and we went and camped. But I had a fully loaded bike with 2 motorcycle tires on the back. And we were like, because it's not like off-roading, but like there's down trees and stuff that you have to get over. And it was just enough that with that twin fully loaded with tires on the back above me. Oh my God, that was a process. But yeah,
in all fairness, if you had fallen over, you'd still get traction because you had those tires on the back.
Well played.
Right. Yeah. You should come back down and we'll go back out there and we'll recreate that.
Yes.
And we'll film like a found footage episode or something.
Oh,
because that was fun. I had fun on that trip. We should do that again. And we never got a video of it. Yeah.
Sometimes the best trips are just shared between friends.
That's right.
Oh, the dog liked that. I like how I can hear the whiskey. The dog.
She's flipping her face around. Harley.
There we go. Mighty V360 says 3 hours.
Like 3 hours away?
No, 3 hours into the live stream. What happens in the woods doesn't stay in the woods if you're.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, there he goes. And only fans.
Yep.
Oh, man. Guys, I'm genuinely surprised we made it to 3 hours. I didn't think it was going to happen.
I didn't either.
Thanks for
I owe
believing
people money
in me, buddy.
because you didn't get smashed yet. I'm pretty bummed about that.
Sorry, bud. Somebody won the damn 1.4 billion dollar Powerball too. So we're just losing
Those jerks.
on all sides. Unless one of you is in here, and then guys, I'm only asking for $100,000.
It's
Small
not
potato.
me. I didn't even buy a ticket.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew or not, but I can't necessarily get out of my house to buy tickets. So
You can't Uber Powerball tickets.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
What is the state of this world even, you know?
I know. Right. What are they even thinking?
Ridiculous. Well, at 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 36 seconds. I was going to say,
Wow.
I just wanted to time it right. It's 9:04.
That just
That's
happens.
the answer. I feel like it's time to wrap it up, guys. It's time to close it out.
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Which you should do from the beginning if you're not in a committed relationship. So you like that? That's called a casual PSA. You're welcome.
Wait.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and fans of all ages, thank you so much for tuning in for another ridiculous 3 hours, 5 minutes, and 25 seconds on the stated mark. I appreciate you being here. I have a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah, me too. That was fun.
I was just going to say a huge thanks to Explore Adventure Moto for not only showing up, but sticking out 3 hours, 5 minutes, and 42 seconds as we mark it. I only ever ask my guests to be here for like 30 minutes. Although I didn't ask
What?
you that. I just sort of was
I
like,
didn't have
hey,
to be here
you
the
wanna do
whole
it?
time. What the
I know,
hell?
sorry, buddy. Sorry. That's
You didn't
my
tell
bad.
me that.
You're all great. The comments are what make it. The viewers are the reason that I do this because it's so much fun to connect with everybody everywhere and just sort of hang out for a couple of hours for no particular reason on a Thursday. So thanks for being here. You're all great. Travis, I love you, buddy.
I love
Sorry
you too.
your leg is broken, but I'm glad that you got to at least break it in Canada.
Right. Yeah.
It's just,
International.
It's just better than breaking your leg in America.
It is. It's so
And
much
you got
better.
poutine. So
It is
good
so
for you.
much better financially to break your leg.
Yeah,
when
it
you're
turns out.
international.
Oh, so we are trying to wrap this up, but let me tell you. So I don't know if anybody has told you, but I was having this conversation with the EMT, and I was like, dude, oh fuck, it's got to be so expensive. And he was like, actually, it's cheaper for an American to break his leg here than it is in America. So the
Yep.
EMT told us from the go that you would have a lower bill, which surprised me.
It's still bill
Oh.
out of my pocket though, unless
No,
Yeah.
so that's what I said. I was like, okay, but insurance. He's like, no, even if you don't have insurance, it's cheaper to break your leg without insurance in Canada than to break your leg without insurance in America. I was like, no shit.
by far, but fortunately they are working
But
with
it's
my
still
insurance.
expensive. Yeah.
They are working with
luckily
my
you have insurance.
Yeah.
But the point is, Canada's friggin' great. So yay, Canada. Thanks everybody for being here. You're all great. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the end stream button now, but no, officially 100% come November 2nd Thursday of November. I don't know what that date is, so go look it up. But it's the second Thursday of November. We're gonna have Creator Moto on, and we're gonna expand on what was and what will be for Get Lost, Find Yourself. We're gonna talk about the Trans Out and how great or how terrible it was. If you don't know, you're gonna have to go watch this video to find out. I edited the video, but I'm not gonna give you anything. I only edited it because GoPros are the worst, and he had audio issues, and I have programs that made it tolerable to listen to. GoPros are the worst, guys. Everybody sell your GoPros and go buy Insta360s. You're all awesome. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you all in a month.
Stay airy.
I love you. Bye.